on the Discord call for a moment, like it was recalling him or you or something. I didn't hit anything.
As someone called that second time, I was.
It wasn't me.
I was still kind of getting ready the first time.
I mean, I thought it was obvious.
Oh,
Of course.
Allie didn't.
Yeah, obviously.
Allie's like, help me watch more Spy X Family. I need to catch up on that show.
A new episode.
Yeah, I
know. So Kevin's gonna be 20 minutes late, but we have enough people that we could probably RP for a little bit until he gets in. Does anybody have any questions or anything?
What is the meaning of life?
42.
That's a good question.
Good thing I know the answer to that now.
Summarize well enough, I'll figure out the rest as we go and catch up.
Oh yeah, not a lot happened. You guys just fought a bunch of people. You ran into a rat folk kid named Fiero.
Did I try to murder him by any chance?
No, you didn't try to murder him.
Okay. I have to know what my disposition is towards him.
Well, it's also you were raised by a rat folk, so I don't know why.
That's why I'm debating that.
Are you debating? I
was raised by a rat folk, but do I just like the rat folk I was raised by, or do I have like a soft spot now? I haven't quite decided. But we'll go with the soft spot then if I'm okay with him already.
One of these days we're gonna have to delve deeper into why your character hates small folk, like for an in-game reason. Because like rat folk, I'm pretty sure aren't very big.
No, I know.
So it's like, why? There's a psychological reason.
He's locked it away. He's locked it away in his mind. Has figured it out and delved deep.
He finds out that he was saved by small people, and that his aggression was wrong the whole time.
It's the big people I should have hated.
The giants must die.
Gavin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both of the contracts that you gave my character, they were for people that were like generally not good people, right? I mean,
yes,
it's okay. Yeah. It's okay if you like give some contracts for like someone who's like not that bad, or even like is a perfectly good fellow.
I know. I just this is only your second one.
With that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but future we could still do something with that, I think.
To be fair, this one I needed you guys to have a common goal, because I need to have I need to figure out a way to keep you guys as a party. Because
no. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying for like.
Currently, I don't think any of you have a common goal. So.
Yeah, I mean, aside from like, Allie and I guess Matt, no one's. I think most of the people here will be fine with like.
My character's in it for the experience. I mean, he's now just trying to figure out what it means to be quote unquote alive. So, i.e., the neutral. He'll try basically everything at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, what better way to find out what? I mean,
causing too many
if he's trying to find out what it means to be alive, what better way to do?
We'll just have you hunt down a halfling or something, and game will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. All right. Well, I think we're about ready to go. So. All right. So for game as well as the audience, because the last episode was not streamed, the party. It was the next day, and the party were sitting around at breakfast eating their meals of choice. Are you actually
streaming this or something?
He is streaming, yes.
I do these things, yeah.
We're on YouTube right now.
Oh, okay.
At the time, Verena, our human rogue, received a new target from the Raven Queen. A gift named Gorguk Termaeus, who was causing trouble in the tunnels, which are underground tunnels beneath the plateaus of Novastone. So, after asking you all to accompany her on a job to deal with some Grick and then potentially do more, you all went underground and first fought a couple of Grick. We lost Allie. It's fine. You guys fought a couple of Grick, and after that, a cave-in occurred, trapping you all underground. You all ran into a young ratfolk boy named Viero who was trying to get to the surface due to Korguk and his men forcing people down below to mine up magical ore. And if they did something disagreeable to him, they disappeared and no one knew what happened to them. So you guys all decided to keep going underground while Daroon Smeltson, the Thrycreen individual who helped you guys get underground, is currently looking for a way to get rid of the cave-in. Along the way down below, you guys found a gelatinous cube and managed to defeat it, and within it found a few items that you divvied amongst the party. And that is where we're picking up right now. So, you guys are currently underground, and there's a lot of gross acidic goo just sizzling on areas of the cave around you. And some of it on your clothes that is kind of getting a little hotter for those that haven't wiped it off yet. I'm going to change our music. So, what are you all doing?
How acidic are we talking?
It's mildly acidic. Like, if you wipe it off pretty quickly, it'll stop burning.
Guess no point in collecting it.
No, that's the acid from oozes and stuff. It basically degrades too quickly.
Yeah. It's not like it's pretty easy to wipe off, I would say.
Trust me, I've contemplated it with some of the more powerful oozes.
Oh, black puddings are pretty bad.
Yeah, but they're bad in a different way.
So Leo, what are you doing right now?
Well, if everything that we need to kill is dead, and we're here, I guess if I've already cleaned myself off, pretty much just waiting for everyone else to get done, and then we're going to sort through the stuff that's here, you said. So.
Yeah, so you guys have sorted through, I believe you found a mace called Lightbringer, which was given to May. You found some goggles of the night, which were given to Farina, since she cannot see in the dark. Speaking of which, we did find out that you do not have vision. There were also some boots of elven kind,
What
which
did
I
he say?
believe. Core does not have dark vision. We thought he did, he does not.
Okay.
And then I believe you guys found some boots of elven kinds that were given to Saji. So yeah, those are the only items you found within the gelatinous use. The rest of it is just bones of rat folk and kobolds and pretty degraded bones at that.
Have we spoken to the young ratfolk person that we found, the child?
Oh, a little bit. Some of the others had. If you want to talk with them, you can. Just for a point of reference, this is very, very young-looking rat folk. He seems to have red fur. He looks a little skeletal and pretty thin. It looks like he has not been eating well lately. And he is wearing very ragged clothes full of holes. Just very much not very well kept.
Well, then if he is, I want to ask him if he's old enough, and if he's old enough to speak, and then I'll give him a little bit of food that I have.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And he kind of nibbles on that ration.
I'm gonna pat him on the head and just walk away.
I asked the kid, do you know how many people this guy has with him? Any idea?
I want to say there were like 20 or 30 of them.
Yeah.
They've got guns and bows and swords. We don't really have weaponry to really fight against them.
You got fists, that's all you need.
Well, guns are a little bit hard to deal with fists, I believe. Maybe you, sir, would do better against them. You look pretty strong.
I suspect we will find out.
But you could, you could talk to the elder of the tunnels. He could probably help you all out if you don't feel like you can take on the men just as you are.
Conquer and divide. That's what the army always tell. That's what they always told things in the army or the navy.
Exactly. Core, Farina, what are you two doing?
I'm just kind of watching right now. Probably because I've definitely not my first experience with a rat folk, but just more or less kind of watching the interactions between at least this one and what's all going on. Also, kind of contemplating exactly how the next moves should go. Otherwise, but yeah, since since people aren't in a rush to kind of get out from this position,
you're just keeping an eye out for more enemies, I'm assuming.
Pretty much, just contemplating everything that's kind of going around.
Okay, Farina, what are you doing?
Sword stopped glowing because we had a spell effect on that time.
I would say, yeah, you did have a dagger that was glowing. I would say that May, now that she knows that you can see, she would turn off her spell.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna be like revealing myself easily.
Yeah. At least not by that. I believe the only others that have dark vision are Sachi and May, I think, and now Farina. I believe Leo and Core do not have dark vision. But you guys have torches and stuff like that. So
at this point now, if my dark vision could just simply be installing a place to stick a torch on my back.
Yeah, basically. Activating the dark vision app. Saphira kind of looks at you all and goes, well, we probably should keep moving. It's dangerous to be down here. There could be more oozes. Follow me. And he starts kind of going down the tunnel. You guys follow?
Yeah, I'll take first position as usual.
Okay.
Obviously not sneak or anything, just walking normally, which for me is usually quite loud.
Okay. Farina and Leo, where are you wanting to be in this lineup?
I mean, again, is there really no downside for me to just keep walking in stealth?
You can stealth, yeah. I would say you can stealth.
The downside would be you kind of failing a stealth check and finding yourself in front of the party with little support.
Fair. But
yeah, but
I mean,
if I'm with the group,
the downside at least.
I mean, if I'm with the group, that shouldn't be a problem, right?
No. Yeah, you could hide. I mean, Core is pretty big. You could easily hide behind him.
Yeah, I mean, but like, why not just keep? Why not just stay in stealth permanently? That seems kind of broken, I guess.
I don't think it's necessarily broken. It's just how you choose to approach it.
There's two things as to why it can be an issue. First of all, to go into stealth, it requires an action. So he only
well,
gave
not
one
him. Not Farina. Farina has
normally yes, I know. I'm saying normally. But yeah, normally it's because it's an action. Granted, of course, rogues have a little ways to get around this a little bit, a bit more so. But the other reason is you don't always have a place that you can hide. I mean, if you're out in the open, obviously, unless you have special abilities, you can't really hide. If you are hiding while we're walking like this, you might be able, or you could easily say like I'm hiding from the things that are in front. Like if you're hiding behind me, you could say that I'm hiding from the things that are in front of core. That's easy to do, but like if something comes from the side, your hiding means nothing. I mean,
Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess it's not like an invisibility thing. So
exactly. It's and once you start building up some of the various abilities that kind of emphasize your hiding ability, you can kind of get around that. But for the time being, it's not all powerful by any means.
Yeah. If something sees you, like with their passive perception or with perception check, then your stealth can be plus.
I mean, I guess I'll for now I'll just follow behind core and.
Yeah, so if you want to hide behind me, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm hiding
everything in front
behind
of
him
us
for
still has
now.
to make it.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Pretty poor roll, but that's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, they also might take a disadvantage or something, considering I'm the one that their eyes would catch first, no matter what.
Sachi is going to stay in the middle, I'll say, because she's using you guys as protection. Leo, where do you want to be?
I guess I'll be at the back.
Okay, and then I'll say between you and Sachi is May. So you guys keep moving. You guys start traveling, and it probably takes you about. You guys are traveling. Minutes go by, a couple hours go by. Nothing attacks you, but it is still pretty dark. But you guys keep going. As you're traveling, does anybody want to talk to anybody?
Considering my character has I guess charisma is 10. I thought it was lower. Yeah, and no, at the moment I'm more in business mode, if anything. So,
Karina, Leo.
Just the occasional small talk with the rat folk, asking them about how they live down here and that kind of stuff.
Oh well, we kind of just scrounge about. We try to sell various magic ore to get at least some food from the surface, but I mean, it's not exactly easy to live down here.
Have they never tried to move to the surface, or do they just live here by choice?
Well, a lot of people live down here because the sunlight can affect them, such as drow and kobolds. They're not really happy when it comes to the sunlight.
So you're not just rat folk living together. You're a mixed race village or
Yes.
or whatever you want to call it. Okay.
Yeah, there are also goblins down here, some bugbears. There's a few hobgoblins. Usually it's either people that can't really stand the sunlight, or there are a number of people that take on shadier activities down here that they don't want the Novastone gods to be aware of. The gods don't really like coming down here because of all the monsters that can be found creeping around, like that ooze and those grick you guys saw.
I heard nothing to concern me, so that's what.
What were you saying, Karina?
And how do these monsters deal with the what his name is? Like how does he deal with them? I'm sure they're not like.
Gorga. Well, they've got firearms, so they're able to keep them back. A lot of the creatures don't really like light around here, so if they've set up a bunch of lights to keep the creatures from invading. He also has some sort of pet. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's got like 6 legs. It's pretty big. It's like a big lizard.
And do they take food from you, or where do they get their food?
They have a lot of supplies that they brought with them. They don't really share with us. They'll maybe give us like a little bit of a ration every once in a while, but they honestly just force us to work for fear of our lives.
Maybe we could like get to those, destroy them, I guess.
Well, there have been a few people that have tried to rise against them, even my parents, but as soon as they're captured, they're taken into some cave and we never see them again.
I could. Yes, it's pretty dark here, and I mean, I could maybe I could sneak in there. Depends on like how far in it is, and
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that pet thing is, though.
yeah,
I don't know if
I
it's.
guess it's probably well guarded. But
Honestly, if you could take that thing
the other
out, you
guys
might.
can make a distraction, then I can get in there, I think.
I mean, you could certainly try. If you could free some of the prisoners, you could probably create a riot.
I guess that's a basic plan we have for now. But like once we get closer, we can like maybe make some additions or changes. But like I guess we have a like a basic plan of do, and that's fine with the others, I guess.
Poor Leo, what do you guys say about that?
I'm willing to meet them first and see what's up. Not forming any opinion.
I mean, at the same time, well, I would kind of like to just go and see for it myself. I'm not stupid enough to just go after the unknown like that. So, yeah, I was kind of, again, well, I
That's a
would want
no.
to.
You're not gonna be the
Yeah.
bait. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't mind being the bait. Out of all of us here, I am the most, or I'm the one that's most likely to survive. So, but
I mean, if it
at the
it
same
comes down
time,
to like we need to deal with these guys violently. Guess the plan would be like someone would distract them, someone would free the prisoners, and I would destroy the supplies. So
yeah. So at the very least, though, we need more information. I
yeah,
mean,
sure.
the little rat man, has told us that there's about 30 guys there and whatever else. But if we can get more information on like if there's always 30 people there, if there's like usually 10 people there and 20 people out, if there's so many people that are kind of gathered in this spot that we can kind of try and isolate, etc., etc.
As you guys continue, another hour passes, and eventually you guys start to see a light down at the end of the tunnel. And you start to hear various pickaxes and striking earth. And you hear various men going, "Put your back into it! We expect you to get more than that!" And you hear kind of moaning as people are. You just hear the sounds of working and various people down the hall. What are you guys doing?
An honest day's work builds character. Lead us on, right, man?
We're nearing the. We were heading towards the that one person that the rat man was saying to.
Yeah, he is. Based on what he said, the elder of the tunnels is imprisoned with the rest of the people. So, and that is where based on what you're hearing, I think you would hear that you guys have pretty easily put together that this is probably where they're having people
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I knew it was remember the message. I missed the that they're also kind of enslaved and whatnot as well.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to approach at a normal pace, or do you guys want to try stealth?
What is stealth? But that being said, if people want to, or if someone wants to actually go stealth in there to take a look first, I will hold back. I'm not. It's not like I'll just walk straight into everything, but.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Make me a stealth check. Ooh. That's a +8 too. That is nice.
Yeah, he rolled a 4 and then a 5.
All right. Second. I need to see what's their passive. People's passives.
Well, at very least they might get reductions because at the moment, you said they were behind a door or something.
They're in another cave that connects to this tunnel. So
Okay.
I would say,
just simply due to the fact like there's all that mining going on, we can hear all that for at this point. As long as he's not wanting to go too close up for visual style or for visual aspects.
Yeah. So Farina, you start to sneak down. You're having a little bit of trouble in the cave environment. You're not quite used to sneaking through this rocky environment, but nobody seems to be alerted by you, so you manage to move your way over to the cave opening, and you take a look around, and you see all these various people in this pit digging through purple and blue and green chunks of gems. There's all these different colors of gems that they're digging out and placing into carts. And you see various bandits, some humans, some dwarves, some half elves, just kind of keeping an eye on the various people. You see, all of the prisoners do look like they're pretty haggard, and they are wearing a lot of ragged clothing. You see kobolds, which are like small dragon folk. You see drow, which are dark elves. The rat folk, goblins, hobgoblins, bugbears, duergar, which are
These are all the workers, right?
yes. You see duergar, which are like deep dwarves. They have like darker colored skin than regular dwarves. You see deep gnomes, and you see a few people with human-like torsos and upper halves, but spider-like lower halves.
Yeah, okay. I mean, those are also prisoners.
Yep, they are prisoners. They are working. You see them crawling on the ceiling and digging up various gems from up top. Roll me an Arcana check. Okay. You know these to be Drider. They are
Yeah, I mean, I know what riders are, but I guess my character does as well.
Yeah, you would know what they are. So the cavern is lined with various torches, as well as like you see this large gem protruding from the ceiling that almost seems like a large glimmering chandelier. You also see towards the back of this large cavern there are a number of tents, and you see a few guards guarding that area. And you don't see Gorgak anywhere. And you see a few guards guarding a small cave opening towards the back as well, pretty close to where the tents are. So, what do you do?
I mean, it's very hard to act on this just by myself, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Not really really sure if I should keep going, but
You could report back to your companions about what you see.
I think I'll just head back. My stealth roll wasn't that great, so
yeah. Well, you can just. Nobody seems to have noticed you.
I don't want to push my luck out. I'll retreat for now.
Okay.
How many prisoners would there be? Like,
there's probably you would just based on what you're seeing, you're probably guessing somewhere between 50 and 100.
Maybe with the right, what do you say? The right spark, I guess you could. Yeah, I guess start a good riot here. Not a riot, but not like a rebellion, I guess. I mean, if there's supposed to be like 30 or 40 guards, maybe like close to 100 prisoners could take them, I think, with our help at least.
Yeah, they just generally need the... Unless they want to be in that position, they generally are only in that position because they feel powerless. So as long as you give them a little bit of a pep talk or a chance of, hey, this might actually succeed. Well, you won't necessarily get all of them, but you probably eventually will.
Yeah. Could the rat folk get a message to the prisoners? Because I guess he's supposed to be here, right? They wouldn't see him as out of the ordinary.
I mean, if you want me to go down there, I could take a message to some people.
Yeah, Tell them like the five people have been killed here, and we could do something, but we would definitely need your assistance. If there's some uh, some some help you could provide, that that would be good. I mean, even just a distraction for just a few minutes would be fine, I guess.
I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna roll a stealth.
Don't tell them to do anything just yet. Just ask them, would they be willing to risk their lives right now for the chance to break free?
Okay. I'll go see what I can get from them. I'm gonna roll him a stealth check to see if he gets some. Oh yeah, he is really quiet and he sneaks back down in there. So what are you guys talking about while he's gone?
Well, we need to do this to get to the Elder of the Sewers, or Elder of the Tunnels. Gotta do what we gotta do. Our really only options are to either sneak in, take them out, or at least sneak out the Elder. High risk, high reward. Try and diplomatize with them. Highly unlikely, but it's a possibility. Or take it by force. And taking it by force, obviously, as you've already said, with getting the slaves / whatever kind of possibly rise up in resistance to the overseers. The easiest way to convince them isn't necessarily words, but by actions of, there's actually people here, there's people fighting, and if we're able to fight back a little bit and help them out, it increases our chances of being free again. So
I agree, because
we would need to take the first step before they are willing to do anything, right?
Pretty much.
Because we're going to need the Elder to agree with us and be on our side anyway, and he'll probably want us to help his people anyway.
Yeah, that's actually a good secondary point as well.
So I missed that. My connection went down for a moment.
Don't worry, we're just kind of discussing on our options.
Gotcha.
But yeah, because obviously having the rep or video or whatever to go and more or less prepare them isn't bad, but just having him kind of going down there, they won't necessarily rise up. Just, hey, there's some people that are likely on the other side of that wall that can help us. Let's go now. Obviously.
After about 10 minutes, Bureau does come back. He walks over to you guys. Okay, I told them about you guys, and they said they might be willing to, but they're a little scared of. They're scared of his pets in particular.
My point exactly.
They're not sure exactly what this thing is. They just know that their people haven't been coming back.
Have they ever seen it before? Like, can they describe it to us, and maybe one of us will know what it is?
They told me it was like it had blue. It was like kind of like a big lizard with like 6 legs, and it. Nobody who's seen it, they wouldn't look at its eyes for some reason. Oh, but hi, Kevin, by the way.
I left.
Currently, Kevin, or Sachi, you guys are currently outside of a cave opening of a cavern where a bunch of prisoners are being held by the Gif Gorguk Termaeus and his men. And you guys are currently making out a plan on how to rile up the prisoners and such.
Okay.
Or is he explaining what I think he's explaining, Gavin? Or is 16 be enough?
I think that'd be enough. You would know that's probably a basilisk.
Yep, as I thought.
If you want to explain that to the others.
Well, I'm not sure how much I know about it with a 16, but yeah, that sounds like a basilisk lizard. All in all, they're not very intelligent, but they have a nasty ability of if you look into their eyes, they turn you to stone.
Okay.
Does turning into stone include robot people?
I'm not technically I'm not sure, but in game mechanics, so.
Game mechanics, technically yes, you can be petrified.
I guess the logical idea would be to do this like Medusa style, right? Get a mirror or something.
Pretty much. Yeah, don't. Easiest way is if you're not confident in your fortitude capabilities, try to stay away from its front end.
Can Matt be petrified?
Probably. There's no Warforged do not have anything that can prevent them.
Technically, you'd think not, but I don't have, or the actual race doesn't have anything that says it's immune to petrification.
So he could be turned to stone.
I do have.
Not really seeing anything with reflective properties in my inventory, so.
Well, either way, I do have one spell that can actually help us out a little bit. That will be probably good.
I do have an acid flask that could like blind it, I guess.
The acid flask is more of a damage dealer. Oh, to blind it. Yeah, that might work.
Need some really high accuracy for that. Yeah, I do have the dexterity for it.
But either way, I have
It's just a matter of well, if I do it, I'll be committing to it. So.
Yeah. Well, either way, I do have the bless spell, which will help at least 3 people in this. Our resident bard's bardic ability will also be helpful to kind of reinforce saving throws. So
I mean, are we moving in or are we like?
we barely, or at the moment, like I said, those are our choices. We have you and maybe Sachi go in alone to kind of secret agent style this entire place. We could try and diplomatize them, which is not very likely going to succeed. Or we move in and just try and overthrow the place. So if you and Sachi are confident in your subterfuge and all of that, we can definitely try that.
What were you gonna say, Ken?
Not full of food.
Ah.
I can try. I'm scared. I'm very pretty, but I'm scared, but I'll do it.
Okay.
Well,
do you guys want to try to sneak in?
Well, it's a sneak.
Yeah,
It's the sneak in, get the person we need, sneak out, and do that without really getting caught.
We're just trying to rescue somebody. That's what we're doing.
Basically, we need to rescue this person because they have information that we need to go after Gorgok, the hippo person.
Okay.
The hero kind of looks at you guys. I can lead you there.
Is that Rat Boy?
Yep,
Yeah, that's the rat boy.
So yeah, I mean, obviously this is the riskiest choice because it's going to be just basically you two plus Rat Boy, and if one thing goes wrong, you find yourselves outnumbered and everything. If things go right, we basically get through this scot-free. So this is truly the high risk, high reward choice.
Yep. That what you guys want to go with?
I'll do it.
All right.
Can we just repeat what exactly we have to do?
From what it sounded like, you and Farina and Sachi and Fiero are going to be sneaking in to go and kind of sneak the Elder of the Tunnels out to get some information back to you guys.
Yeah, okay. The Elder, okay.
And I can
Just
give
looking at something.
You can also just try to get the information from the Elder and just not sneak it out.
That's true. The only thing about that is, I mean, either way, you're risking, like, you will have some risk, like, trying to talk with him while guards might be looking above.
Yeah, and if that's the case, though, if we're just going to leave him there, we definitely need Sachi to actually do the diplomatize, because going up to a guy is like, hey, can you tell me everything you know about this person? We're just going to leave you in here otherwise, though.
Yeah,
not a very good negotiation tactic.
Well, I have
my charisma is not really that high. I mean, it's decent, but
you do have invisibility. That is true.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that would make at least one of you a lot harder to detect.
I believe you also have the boots of Elvenkind, don't you?
The what?
Don't you have those boots that you guys got last time? The boots of Elvenkind? So you should have advantage on stealth checks.
That's what I was saying. It basically have to be those two, because obviously, again, I'm horrible at stealthing. Our monk, I'm not entirely sure. I think he's decent, but
I don't know if he has proficiency. I think
I don't have
at least
proficiency. I just
dex.
have the dex points from it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you and May that would have the disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, well, we're heavy armor, so not too surprising.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess let's do it. Like, we'll sneak in.
All right.
And if things like really go bad, I do have some.
Well, at least, do you have anything that makes a lot of noise?
As like a distraction.
No, as a signal. As in, if something goes wrong, you set that noise off, and then all the rest of us.
I mean, if something goes wrong, you can probably hear it, right? The guards will not exactly be quiet about it.
And we could always up it and cause a distraction somewhere too, and let them sneak in behind
true.
that.
That'd probably be one of the best ways of going about it. All right. Well, at the very least, I can give out of the two of you going in. Well, I guess 3 with the rat boy. I can give one of you guidance to boost one of your skill checks for a little while, but that would have to be used before I cast Bless on the 3 of us that are still remaining to help prevent any issues with the Basilisk. Or at least help against the Basilisk, I should say.
Sachi has invisibility, right? So that should be much better than stealth.
Yeah. She basically just has to roll for staying quiet.
It's fucking fail.
Okay, so I mean, my stealth is good, but I've been having bad rolls, so.
All right. So who are you casting guidance on?
I'll do it on a resident roll.
Okay. So, Farina, you get to add a D4 to your stealth check.
You get to choose when you use it too.
True. Yeah. It only lasts a minute though, so probably wouldn't make. It probably would make sense to roll it with stealth if it's a lower roll.
Yeah. I'm just saying that this lasts, or the spell lasts for up. You can activate the spell up to a minute after I cast on you, and you get to choose where you get to add that D4 to.
Okay. I mean, let's go in. Stealth. Oh, that's a good roll.
It's a great roll.
Okay. I'm gonna have Fiero roll. Go ahead and roll with advantage, Sachi, if you were casting invisibility. Well, you also have the boot, so you roll with advantage.
Yeah, stealth with advantage.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Fiero at first kind of tripped over some stuff, but you guys managed to pull him up, and you guys managed to sneak in there without any guards noticing you.
Rat boy. I told you we should have killed him when we had the chance.
Are you saying this out loud or quietly?
No. This is just I'm monologuing to myself.
So you guys kind of start heading through. You pass a number of various people down there who don't really give you guys too much mind. They see Fiero and they kind of just give a nod. They're kind of, I would say, they can't see Sachi. I'm assuming you cast invisibility on yourself.
Yeah.
I would say they do give Farina a little bit of an odd look just because she is human. There are not really any humans down there other than the people working for Gorguk, but none of the guards notice you. And eventually, Fiero takes you guys to this older rat folk with brownish gray fur. He's got some of it tied into a little twisty beard, and he appears to be blind as well. He's kind of just sitting with some of the others, giving water to those that need it. Elder, Fiero, you came back. Who are your friends? I hear other footsteps. Oh yes, they came down here. I think they need help.
We're here to save you, you filthy rat people.
Some of the other rat folk and some of the other people just kind of look around like there's something. What can you all do to help?
Well, you have information that we want, that we need. If you give us this information, we can try and get you guys out of here.
Well, what information do you require?
I don't know. What information do we need, Farina?
I just imagine Sachi just kind of like music was playing in her mind when she should have been listening.
Yeah.
Well, what did we need? I forgot.
God damn it!
Basically, literally anything that she can tell us about Gorguk's base when it comes, or he can tell us about Gorguk's base, like people that, or how many people are in there at one time. Is there any place that they like to? Yeah, just pretty much everything that she can tell us about Gorguk's base, so we can figure out what to, or what our options are.
Hey,
Yeah.
Elder, can you tell us about the guards and the patrols and just about anything regarding their routine and anything about Gorguk as well?
Usually there are only about 10 of them who are out here guarding us. 10 of them guard the area near Gorguk, and then 10 of them are usually sleeping. They switch every 8 hours. Gorguk stays near counting various money and the jewels. He doesn't really come out unless he's out to torture us, or if anybody calls him the ruckus. Otherwise, from my understanding, there's a trap door that leads to his pet. His pet is kept in a cavern, and if somebody calls it the ruckus, they're taken down there.
How do you know all this? Aren't you blind?
I have scouts that report this information to me.
Oh, fancy. I like it. Okay. Is there any other pertinent information that we need to know?
Gorguk uses guns, so be careful of that.
What kind of guns?
There's a musket and a pistol, from my
A
understanding.
musket? Is he from the fucking Civil War? Who the fuck uses a musket?
Technically, you guys are in
Civil War.
steampunk era. Technically, that is like pertinent technology.
Oh, that's high tech stuff. I can't believe he got his hands on a musket.
Should I mention that? You guys have anything else you want to ask him about?
This
One more
beast of his.
Oh, yes,
You said it's in a cavern with a trapdoor, right?
Yes.
Is that the only way for this creature to get out?
As far as I'm aware, they don't exactly want to risk being hit by its abilities, from what I've heard.
Abilities? What kind of abilities?
They've talked about it being able to turn people into stone.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, I mean, if it's in a trapdoor, if we can like somehow block it, we might not even have to deal with this thing.
Lock it, or should we release it?
Oh, I like that. I like that.
The only risk is if it gets out and starts attacking everybody.
Yeah, I
Is
failed to see the
this
downside here.
Well, you all could be turned into stone as well.
Not me. Never me. Maybe Turtle Boy. That guy's a real bitch.
Meanwhile, Leo, you sneeze it.
You know what?
I have a
I
sudden
think
urge to say "fuck you, Sachi" out loud.
setting the beast free would be a good idea. You just need to make sure the prisoners aren't nearby.
If perhaps we could distract the guards and you could get over.
Yeah. Okay, so Sachi and I will sneak further in. We'll open this trapdoor and you guys can start the distraction, and my other companions will
Crazy.
probably immediately see all
Right.
this going down, and they'll join in as well. So we can
Alright.
They can pick off the stragglers from the guards.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Well, then we best be starting to distract them. He gets up and he goes, I have a problem with this situation.
Okay, we quickly start as soon as
I
the
have
guards.
gas and constipation.
No.
Okay, let's go.
No. That's the only picture I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, is he?
I saw a butterfly. It was pretty.
Yes.
Good night for us.
Okay, are the guards like?
An adult? I am an adult.
Okay, how effective is this distraction being?
Yeah, it's pretty effective. The guards are kind of just look like, what is going on with this old man? Like they look kind of just like they're dead with this, and they start moving over to where he's at.
Okay,
I will say, Core, Leo, and May hear this as well. They just hear this loud old man yelling about constipation.
Is that our signal?
Okay, the problem is, are they gonna think this is the time to act right now, or are they gonna miss that chance?
I honestly don't know if that's a signal or not. That's old men calling about their constipation was sadly common.
I'm a
I mean,
distraction.
I think it's our signal, Cora. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Sachi and I guess, head further in and towards the strap door, wherever it is. Can we find
Okay.
it?
All
I mean, I
right.
do have pretty good perception.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check, I would say, and then make a perception check.
Do I still have advantage? I would assume so. I'm still invisible.
Yeah, you have advantage still.
Well, you have
And I would say you both
And the
have
boots.
advantage. Considering the distraction that's being made, because like
Yeah.
as soon as he starts yelling, other people start kind of yelling about different things as well.
And Sachi will constantly
Wow.
will always
Ooh.
have advantage
Ooh.
simply because
With
of
the boots.
boots, yeah.
I mean, I got a pretty.
Yeah.
So maybe I can keep going, and Sachi can be a further distraction. If that is, if she gets noticed. If
Let's
she's still
check.
fine, then
Guess we'll find out.
Yep, let's see what they roll. We'll roll a few perception checks to see if anybody notices you. Nobody notices you, Farina. You manage to sneak away, but Sachi, you start to walk, and one thing that you did not realize is that some of this rock is kind of not quite as rocky as you would like. Some of it is kind of mucky, and so you start stepping through, and your footprints are being left behind. And one of the guards go, "Hey, wait a minute! Where are those footprints coming from?" Hey, I think there's something fishy going around here. Maybe it's somebody who's invisible. Oh, that seems unlikely, but let's check it out.
Must have been the wind.
like Core and Leo and Ali, I guess they really need to start acting now.
Yeah, what do you guys do?
I'll make my perception. I'll kill them. Oh,
Yeah, with all the guards now shouting like that, let's see.
Okay, was I supposed to have an advantage on that perception?
Yeah, I would say with advantage. Well, yeah, I'll give you advantage. I'll let you have that. Core, you definitely see that some guards are moving towards some footprints, which you can only assume is probably Sachi.
Yeah.
And, okay, so I guess I see this trapdoor, right?
Yeah, you see over near kind of the tent area, there is this large wooden door. It's currently closed off, but it has a pretty simple slip lock latch that you could probably open it with.
Yeah, let's go. I open it and get. I guess I would need to bait it out as well, right?
You
Or
would.
or it's just as soon as it opens, it's just gonna start running out.
You open it up and you see a cavern below. You see a small little tunnel that seems to lead down, so you don't see the creature just yet.
Yeah, I guess I would need.
But you
If I
do
go in,
hear.
can I climb back out?
You do see a rope ladder, so
I mean, I have rope, but like, if
yeah,
that's not, yeah,
it's not too far. It's not super deep.
yeah, okay. I go inside this beast's lair.
All right. What are the rest of you guys
I'm
doing?
not sure this is a good idea, but
Since I was able to actually hear the invisible part, I don't really need to sigh. Or, Cora's never learned how to sigh, obviously, since he doesn't need to breathe. So my shoulders just kind of slump. Look over. Take a quick look over, and it's kind of, well, I think we might want to head in now.
I'll change up our music a little bit. This will be more theater of the minds, but we will let's see what you guys decide to do.
It's time to start punching people in the face. It sounds like.
Oh, yeah, I'm just ready to be like saved. I'm a damsel.
All right, so Core, Leo, and May, you look in and you see various guards kind of dealing with the like you see most of the guards dealing with the rabble rousing, but you do see a couple of guards moving towards Sachi.
Well, I don't know
what you assume is
well.
Sachi. Sachi, you do see like two guards are running towards you, and you do see Farina kind of run past you and go start opening up the trapdoor. What do you do, Sachi?
Well, at the very least, at least for me, when I'm actually going up, I am forgoing all sense of stealth and basically making as much noise as my body can produce.
Okay. In that case, I think we need to go ahead and roll initiative. Let's go ahead and get some rolls done.
Incoming negative. Oh.
You actually did pretty good.
Should I roll initiative as well?
Yeah, everybody needs to go ahead and roll initiative. We'll take this as a.
Where the fuck's initiative?
Right in the middle of the top by your armor.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Sachi and looks like Farina so far is up top. Let me roll for May and see what she gets. Oof.
Ooh. Jeez.
Damn it, Allie. Always let us down.
Even when she's not here.
I know, right? All right. Now I'm gonna roll for the enemies. Let's see what they got. Okay. So it is gonna be Farina. You're up first.
Yeah. Okay. I used that blessing that Matt used on me.
Okay.
And then I just like shout at the top of my lungs, "Hey, you ugly beast!" Because I'm inside the trap, inside the lair, right?
Do you try to make any noises besides that?
Yeah, I'm just like trying to draw its attention, making a lot of noise, and then I'm gonna use my acrobatics to just quickly get out.
Okay, go ahead, and I'll say with your movement, you're able to crawl out of the hole really quickly.
Yeah, I'll roll just in case, but that's with a like you said plus
you're
4,
fine.
right?
D4.
Yep, I'd say you're fine. You managed to get out. I'll say you yelling at it counts as an action. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You still have a bonus action.
What can I even do?
Your bonus action based can be used for your rogue ability, so movement, hiding, disengage. I'd probably go for the hiding.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and stealth, you can.
Stealth again. Oh, nice.
Yep. Okay,
Nice.
you are stealth. All right, we'll wait and see what happens with the basilisk. But, Sachi, it is now your turn. You are currently invisible, but some guards are getting up close to you.
Just saying. It's not going to be my turn for a while, right?
Yeah, you're at the top of the round.
I'll back in like 5 minutes.
All right, that's fine.
I think I'm just. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I'm going to just stand there, actually, and wait until they get into my range, and then I'm going to fucking use one of my weapons on them. I'm going to use my rapier.
So you want to use a held action to basically, if one of them gets close, to stab them with a rapier?
Yeah.
Okay. That is perfectly fine. Core, what do you do?
Like I said, I'm making no attempt to hide myself at this point and just kind of rushing straight in. Weapon drawn. I can make myself look relatively threatening, even if I have absolutely no intimidation.
Okay.
But, yeah, is there any...
I'll say that you can get up to anybody with your movement.
Okay, well then I'll just go up to the first unsuspecting guard, and he probably is kind of unsuspecting as having a warforged just suddenly run into the place.
Yep.
And we'll see if I can't smash his skull in.
13. Let's see. That hits.
That's lucky.
All right.
Right about average.
Yeah, so you run in, and this guy's like, what the? You hit him over the head. He's still up, but that hurt. You have, all right, so you have your bonus action left.
I feel good about myself. That is my bonus.
That's good action. That's good action.
All right. Okay, that is Core's turn. Leo, it is now your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the other guard that he didn't attack.
Okay, you attack one of the other guards. You run up. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Question, can I use a shove as a bonus action?
Shove is a full action. You have to assert.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just attacking still.
Okay. Yeah, that'll definitely hit. All right. Yep, that'll hit as well.
I meant to click on the damage one. I'm sorry.
Well, either way. If you decide to use that, it'll count. So yeah, you punch the other guy. Did I just get punched by a turtle?
Yes, and you're going to get punched again by the turtle.
All right. Yep, that'll hit. You punch him once, and then you punch him again, and you punch him so hard that his head twists to the side. He just falls over, his neck broken.
Oh, hard punch.
Good job.
Good job, turtle boy.
Shut up, invisible bitch.
Yeah, I'm back if you need.
Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to do, Leo?
No, I can just wait.
Okay. It is the enemy's turn. Being you two do this, they're going to be the remaining 7 guards are going to come and attack you. So the one right in front of you, Core, is going to pull out a scimitar and swing at you.
Well, he's welcome to try.
Not with an 8. He slams his sword and it doesn't even scratch you.
Yeah, for once it's not even just deflecting off my armor. It's like I actually dodged that thing.
Oh. The others are going to start shooting their crossbows at you guys. The first one is going at you, Leo. Nope, that'll miss. He fires his crossbow, goes over your shoulder. Second one. Nope. Misses again. Gonna roll to see if any of these shot.
I mean, if I never have to try to use my deflect missiles, that's fine.
Alright, two of them do hit you. One of them hits you, Core, and the other hits you, Leo.
Oh, they actually hit me. Congratulations.
So, let's see how much damage. Alright, Core, you take 5 points of piercing damage.
And that gets rid of all the temporary hit points that I had.
And Leo, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Does that roll me anything? Can I deflect?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
Your deflect. Yeah. I believe it just does that, and then yeah, so you're good. Yeah, you catch it actually.
So I can throw it back, right?
Yes, you can.
Then that's what we will do.
Okay.
What should I roll for that?
I'd say roll a dart.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that will miss. So you throw it back, but the guy manages to dodge it. Sachi, two of them are coming towards you. They're right up upon you. You want to go ahead and stab one?
I want to stab him in the liver.
All right, roll to attack.
You get advantage because you're invisible.
Yep, you are invisible, so go ahead and roll again just to see if you get that nat 20.
Fingers crossed. Nope.
Okay, well, you hit. You hit with the 24, so. Alright, he's still up, but you just, all of a sudden, he just gets stabbed. He's like, oh! And suddenly you reappear as your invisibility goes away.
Hi, bitch!
Alright, he is going to swing his scimitar at you.
Oh, this is a prank! It was a
Since you're
prank!
not visible.
13, I don't think will hit you.
Sure, I'm okay with that. It's the same with it doesn't.
What's your AC?
I don't know what that means.
Your armor up top.
Oh. Good question. 14.
Okay, so he swings and you manage to lean to the side, pulling out your scimitar. The other one is going to swing his scimitar at you. An 18 will hit, though. And you take 7 points slashing damage as he slashes across your shoulder. Alright.
At least you didn't touch my face. I will forgive you for that.
Yeah, you're very considerate.
Alright. That is the enemy's turn. It is now May's turn, which I have to tick for her. May is
protect me, right? She's gonna come save me, right? That's what she's gonna do. That's what May's gonna do.
Actually, yes. She's gonna use Sacred Flame. Alright, so she's gonna use Sacred Flame on the one that you stabbed. So let's see what his dexterity saves. Oh yeah, he fails, and immediately catches a blaze as this white fire is shot at him and just burns him to a crisp. And she's gonna run in, but that's gonna be the end of her turn. We're back to the top of the round. Farina, you hear from the pit below, and you hear something starting to make its way towards you. As this blue lizard-like creature with 6 legs crawls out of the hole, which I'm gonna pull up a picture to show you guys what that looks like. I'm gonna add it to the DnD chat. To the Discord chat. That's what it looks like. It's got these red spines all over its body. Oh, it has 8 legs. I didn't realize that. And it has these blue glowing eyes, which I need. Let's see. I would say I probably need all of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Wonderful.
I mean, we're not looking at it, so
That's good.
Oh, that's not good. I didn't look. Why would I have looked at it? I know it's bad.
That was well, it's the same thing for you, Leo, so. Give me a sec. Because my usual site for some reason is not displaying the DC correctly.
just you can look at it in the eye or something.
I would say, a la Farina, you don't have to roll, but the rest of you will say have to.
I know the plan.
Well,
I know the plan. They don't know the plan.
Well, if anything, if it's in range, or if it's in range and they can see it, they have to roll. Period. But you can give advantage to some people.
Okay. Then I'll say. Then in that case, everybody does need to roll.
It's just the way that those type of attacks work. Sadly.
There.
So let me roll a con save for May. Oh.
I thought mine was that.
Alright, so Sachi?
Wait, do I roll again with advantage or no?
No.
Okay.
You don't get advantage on this. Everybody but Core, you start to feel stiff as you're looking down and parts of you are starting to turn into stone. Leo, you see your feet are starting to turn into stone. May's arm is starting to turn into stone. Karina, your
look at its eyes to get that effect.
Yeah, but if you can see it, it's gonna hit.
If a creature starts within 30 feet of it, is usually 30 feet is usually the gaze attack, unless it's a special, then it's 60 feet.
Yeah. And so, but the good news for you all is the bandits have to make this roll as well.
And so do all the slaves.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna have a lot of.
Maybe releasing this thing wasn't a good idea.
Look at the bright side. We can sell these very realistic statues afterwards.
Rat statues.
Right. What's Rat Boy's roll?
Well, first I'm gonna roll the bandits. You guys have killed 2 of them, so let's see. One of them is fine. 2 of them is fine. 3. One of them is starting to turn into stone.
It's one next to me, of course.
Yeah, it is the one next to you.
Ah.
That one, another one, the one next to you, Core, is starting to turn into stone.
I know what I'm doing for my next turn anyways, so.
That one is fine. One more. That one is, and another one is starting to turn into stone as well. So, let me see. So nothing is happening right now. So actually, if you failed, you are now restrained. What this means is your speed becomes 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Actually, fine. I'm just going to make a couple of general.
I mean, the whole plan was to lead it to the guards, right?
You did kind of do that. The basilisk kind of looks around.
This was much further in than.
Yeah. The basilisk is going to run towards one of the guards, and he's going to go to try to bite him.
I guess the slaves just start running.
Yep, that'll hit. So, which that thing does. Yeah, he bites his head off. He just bites this guard's head off.
I mean, surely all of this commotion, like the Gorga guys can like come in right now.
Cora and all of them are in there right now, but you do start to see some of the guards in the camps starting to rouse. I would say we'll see how they come. We'll see what happens when they. Brina, we're back to the top of the round, so it is your turn. You are currently restrained, but you can still make a tackle.
At disadvantage.
Yes, at disadvantage.
Is there like
since you guys are going before me, I can't really do my process of helping you unless it doesn't go full stone right away.
I light a torch and throw it towards the camp so that hopefully the beast goes there. I mean, it's still supposed to be dark, right? Or not in this area.
There is light, but I would say like you kind of throw it past its head. Let me make an intelligence check for it.
I mean,
so it got a 0. I rolled a 4, and it has a -4, so it kind of just like looks at it and is just like and starts running towards that. So it is not facing any of the rest of you right now.
Yeah, okay. I guess we can let it eat up all the guards, and the slaves can like start fleeing.
But I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. See if you can overcome. Okay. You manage to, like, you feel it kind of stiffening you, but you manage to break free, and you are no longer restrained. You are no longer going to be petrified.
I still have an action, right? Bonus action.
You still have your bonus action, yes.
So I disengage and just start going back.
Okay. I'll allow it. All right.
And going back isn't going towards the other guys to help them and let the beast deal with the rest of the guards on its own.
Okay. Sachi, it is now your turn. You're feeling yourself, your hand is starting to turn into stone.
Well, if I get turned to stone, at least before it happens, I'm gonna fucking stab this guy in front of me.
Okay, make a rapier attack with disadvantage.
Oh, actually, no. Is he also turning to stone?
Oh yeah, he is turning to stone, so make it regular.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit. You stab him in the gut, and he just falls over, slamming against the ground, blood flying, and also his arm that had turned into stone just breaking apart against the ground. He is dead. That killed him. What? All right. Do you have anything else you'd like to do? You have your bonus action.
Can do the inspiration thing, whatever it is. What's it called?
Yeah, you can. You can give inspiration. Who do you want to give it to?
I'll give it to Core.
Core? Okay. How do you inspire him?
Core, you're already kind of metal. You turning to stone isn't much of a difference, but you got this, buddy.
All right. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Oh, not Core, Sachi.
Oh,
me.
Yes.
Constitution.
Okay. You manage to push past the petrification effect, and your arm turns back into flesh. You are no longer being petrified, and you are no longer restrained. Yeah. All right. So that is the end of your turn. Core, it is now your turn. You're the only one that was not being restrained.
Yep, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to be moving much in the first place. I'll be using one more level 1 spell.
Okay.
Bless. I'll be targeting myself, May, and Leo.
Okay. So, you've got Leo and May will have a D4 that you can add to any saving throws or attack rolls.
For the next minute, all attack rolls and all saving throws get an extra D4 added to them.
All right. So that is your action. Do you have anything you'd like to do as a bonus action?
I look menacing without being able to use an intimidation check. Next.
Okay.
I don't have anything I can use my bonus action on. I do have second wind, but I haven't taken any hit point damage, so it's kind of worthless.
That's true. All right. So that's the end of Core's turn. It is now Leo's turn. Leo, your legs are turning into stone.
I can't move and nobody's in range, so I guess the only thing I have to do is...
There are some people in range. There were some people that stopped in front of you. So, some guards that stopped in front of you. So if you want to roll with disadvantage, you could try attacking them.
May as well.
You could throw those as well.
How many guards are in front of me?
Let's see. So currently there are about 5 of them.
No, I'll just try to do my save.
Okay. You just want to end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. You manage to go ahead and roll a d4 just a minute.
Technically, you get a D4 on top of that automatically.
All right, you manage to force away the petrification, and so you remain turning into stone.
Yeah.
All right, that is the end of your turn. It is now the enemy's turn. The enemy is going to try to fire some crossbow bolts at you two. And as May as well.
I'm gonna head out and get something to eat, so someone can take control of my character. Sorry.
All right, Leo. Actually, no. That won't hit you either. Yeah, they all miss, and now they all have to make fun save.
You're coming across kind of broken up. I don't know if you want to try to reconnect real quick or what.
I'm sorry?
You're coming across a little, like, breaking up, like a little staticky for me. I don't know if it's just me or...
yeah, you're a little choppy.
Here, let me get that off and then hop back on.
We're killing Rat Boy, right?
How about now?
That's better.
It could also be my dogs looking in the... Still barking, but we'll do. Okay, so now the guards are going to have to make fun saves. You see one of them turn into stone. The next one also turns into stone. 3 also turns into stone. 4 turns into stone, but one of them does not. So most of them turned into stone. The other one, only one of them is still not who was able to move past it. So that is the end of the enemy's turn. It is now May's turn. May is going to fire off a Sacred Flame at the guard that did not get turned. Unfortunately, he manages to make the save, so she fires off a blast of white flames, and he manages to avoid it. That is that, but let's see if she can shake off that. Let's see if she can shake off the petrification.
Jesus. A 1 and a fucking 2.
Oh boy. Let's see. I don't. Well, actually, even if she may. Yeah. You guys watch as May. Onto stone.
It's not dead, right?
Unless somebody can use certain spells on her, she is petrified.
We're gonna have to carry. We're gonna have to. If we survive, we're gonna have to carry her back to town. See what we can do.
Okay.
Or we can do, as someone said earlier, just say, "Hey, look at this good statue we could sell. Someone could be a famous artist."
That's good. That's good.
All right. Well, May is a statue. Marina, it is now your turn. You see some guards starting to run in. And they're all kind of trying to fight against the basilisk.
See no reason to get in their way, so I just go back to all the prisoners are and try to help there. So do I see anyone still there?
You see your teammates. I'm gonna go ahead and say we're out of initiative at this point since the guards are going after the basilisk at the moment. The basilisk seems to be causing havoc in the tent area. Doesn't seem to be noticing you. So you see that Core and Leo, and Sachi all seem to be fine. They seem to be helping some of the prisoners. However, you do see, and you see some of the prisoners with the last guard just kind of like bringing him down. But
so there are no guards here.
There are no guards here at the moment. No.
And,
but you do see that
May has been turned to stone completely or partially.
Completely.
Can you cure that?
Roll an Arcana check.
I mean,
nope.
I mean,
You have no idea.
Okay, I mean, yeah. I also, as myself, I was also wondering, like, can you even cure that?
There are ways to do it out of game, but in game you do not know.
Okay.
If anybody else would like to make that roll, you certainly can.
Roll. I have a shit Arcana. Oh, that's a nice Arcana roll.
Okay. Sachi, you know that the spell Greater Restoration can get rid of them. Leo, you also know this.
No, that heals Allie. May.
That would get rid of the petrification and bring her back.
So I'm sure somebody at the guild knows the spell. We'll just have to bring her statue back and fight.
Yeah. So you guys will have to probably carry her back.
Got it.
Or we can just leave her here and bring the spell to her.
Okay, I guess it's still my action. I didn't even do anything. Or did I?
Well, at this point, you guys are at the moment. However, I would say that the elder kind of walks up to you guys. Okay. So far, it looks so good. And he's kind of hanging on Fierro, who's kind of guiding him. So far, so good. A few people have been turned to stone.
Our friend, our Nakama was turned to stone. Does that mean nothing to you, old man?
I'm sorry about that. I mean, if there's anything we can...
Elder, do you have anything that could help us help her right now?
I believe if we can get some We can get some diamond dust. Perhaps we could use the spell Greater Restoration and turn her back.
Okay, how do I get this dust?
There are some diamonds around. If you can find a diamond and smash it, you should be able to at least have the component for the spell. I can cast that for you. I just need the component.
Smashing them. I think Core can handle that.
I feel like we should
Till
keep the
then,
diamonds and sell
I
the
just
diamonds. And just
okay.
carry her
I
back
guess
to
I
the
go back into stealth and just see what's happening with the guards again.
Roll me a
And
perception check. Okay,
Oh.
that is enough. You see that the basilisk is just over there tearing various guards apart, or turning them into stone and trampling them into shards of stone. However, you see 6 guards seem to be running towards this tunnel at the back, as well as this large hippo man. I will go ahead and share what he looks like. He is this large. He has this monocle. He's carrying a sword as well as a musket, and he's smoking a pipe currently.
they like running away or
Yeah, they're running away currently.
hmm.
Add it to the Discord chat. And he's wearing this red hunting jacket, and he's like, this is not financially possible anymore. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, we're not really in a position to chase him right now. I mean, by myself, I can't chase him, and I guess we would need the whole group to fight him. So I think we might be forced to just let him go right now.
Okay. So he is running off, and so what do you do at this point? Are you looking for a diamond, or?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll look for the diamond instead, and just.
All right.
Is the basilisk taking any damage? Like, maybe.
Yeah, you do see some of the guards shooting it with crossbows and stuff, so it is taking damage. It is not dead yet, but it is taking some damage. You see various wounds kind of oozing on its sides. And I would assume that you're kind of like trying to not look at its face or anything.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'll go back to looking for the diamond.
All right. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I suppose I'm also looking for diamonds.
Okay. Are you looking to help May, or are you just looking for a diamond for yourself?
I'm looking for a diamond.
Okay, both of you make perception checks. Leo, what are you doing?
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically?
The basilisk is an animal.
It is, technically. It is a monstrosity, technically speaking.
So does my animal handling do anything?
I don't think animal handling works on it because it's not a beast, it is a monstrosity, but you could make charisma checks. The only thing is that would require looking at it.
Okay, then I guess I'm gonna look for a diamond as well.
Alright. Farina, you can't really find anything. Sachi, you're just seeing magical work.
Here.
Leo, you do manage to find a pretty sizable diamond down on the ground. It looks like one of the guards dropped it.
Only one though?
Only one so far. You would have to look through their camp.
Well, I guess we're going to wait for the basilisk to be dead and keep looking for diamonds because that was tragedy.
Yep. What are you doing with the diamond? Are you just keeping it for yourself? Or
Yeah.
Okay. You'll have to get it appraised to know how much it's worth.
That's fine.
All right. You guys do see that eventually the basilisk just kind of slumps over after they've kept shooting it, and the guards that are remaining just kind of run away after where their boss went. But the prisoners all are free, and you guys have successfully freed them. So I just imagine Sachi's just like, "We're heroes."
And for for the fruits of our liberation, we should be able to sacrifice one rat boy in honor of our bravery and friendship. I think we can all agree on that.
No, we'll leave the rat boy alone. He's fine. Sachi. We got bigger plans. We got bigger fish to fry right now. Because now the guard camp is empty, we can go find the diamond over there to heal May, since none of us found any diamonds.
That's true. We need a heal.
And we can also, if the basilisk isn't dead yet, we can blindfold it. And then we can revisit the discussion about making the basilisk our friend.
Do any of you want to go check to see if the basilisk is still alive?
I think the person with the animal husbandry should go check it out.
Doesn't mean anything, we already talked about it.
Yeah, go check it out.
I want to blindfold myself before I get too close to like its face, and I would walk up. I can see if it's breathing or whatever.
Okay, you blindfold yourself and you kind of just touch it. It is still breathing, but it is not dead yet. But it seems to be kind of out of energy at this point.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do we know? Is it the eyes of the dragon itself that petrifies you? Correct.
Yes, it is the eyes.
Can we take the eyes and use them for our own benefit as a weapon of sorts?
You, I would say anybody who wants to make me an Arcana check.
Does the basilisk control its power, or is it automatic?
It is something about the eyes. So basically, the way it's described, if anybody looks at its eyes, they are petrified. So it is the eyes themselves. So, if you want to roll Arcana, you could maybe determine if it. Sachi, totally. We could just pull out the eyes, and then we have the power of petrification.
Yes, I said this. You guys don't listen to me.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
If anybody else wants to roll Arcana, you totally can. Leo, with the natural 20, you could probably take them to somebody who works with magical tech or even potions. You could probably make something with it.
Yeah, but that person's
even
a
dead,
gnome, and I
though.
want to talk to him.
But it's not even dead, though, right?
It is not dead, so you would need to either kill it or pull its eyes out while it's still alive.
I am still on the blindfolded path.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. We should just let it go free.
It's free.
Yeah, because it's just gonna murder, fuck people up because we're too close to town.
Hopefully, like we can just direct it away from the rat folk village and just
we either kill it or we make it a pet.
I think
those are my two options.
Can we make it a pet?
We can blindfold it and fucking try.
I mean, I'm willing to try. I don't really think that the guild has enough space for a fucking giant ass basilisk.
You can certainly try. Leo, are you wanting to try to blindfold it?
Is we could certainly try the meme, or is that the? Are you saying?
It's both. It's definitely both. It is the meme, but also just like you can certainly try to make it a pet if you would like. I am not going to say right now otherwise whether or not that's going to work out in your favor.
I wouldn't suggest it.
I feel like some random god has given me a message that we should just kill it.
I don't care. You can no. I'm gonna go ahead and be frank. If you guys want to try to make it a pet, go ahead. I have nothing to say against it. It's just that if you look at it, it could potentially petrify you. So
it's just that it just feels like it would be a hindrance in the long run. You know?
Okay, fine. Sachi says murder it.
Yeah, murder.
okay. All right, you want to murder
Farina
it?
says let it go, but I don't feel like letting it go is a reasonable option. So I mean, where are we going to go?
Okay, you're just gonna kill it.
Yeah, I say we just murder it 10-2.
Okay, go ahead and I'd say go ahead and roll the hit. Yep, that'll definitely hit. Yeah, you kind of give it the coup de grace and mercifully punch it out of its misery.
A mercy kill.
All right, give me one of those. Give me one of the eyes, though. You take one eye, Turtle Boy, and
I don't know
take the
how
other
it
one.
works, but don't look at the eyes while we're taking them out.
Yeah.
I would say that would be a survival check.
Thanks. Do I have to roll survival? Or are you giving
If you would like to pull anything,
unless you want me to
both...
take out both eyes, and we can discuss how you get an eye later.
Sachi, unfortunately, you're not really experienced with this, so as you pull it out, you squish it in your hands.
Ah.
I thought she would get turned to stone instead.
Yeah, I would have preferred that.
Leo, you managed to kind of avert your gaze long enough to kind of grab it out, and you managed to successfully take the eye out. Do you wrap it up or anything like that?
Yeah, we'll put it in a little cloth or something.
Yeah, okay, so you wrap it up, and you have a basilisk eye, so go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Alright done.
Is there anything useful we can take from this creature? Looking at his picture, like it has spines and
it does have spines, so you could definitely use those to make like arrows and such. You could also try to get some meat from it. You take its teeth, whatever you want.
How
You
big
just
are
have
its
to roll
claws?
survival.
Yeah, I'll take like a whole bunch of spines from it.
Okay, roll a survival check. Okay, yeah, you managed to take, I'll say, 10 spines.
Okay. Add that. Yes.
Add 10 basilisk spines to it.
Let's say I wanted to attach its claws to my brass knuckles. Is that to my benefit?
We'll say that you can certainly try. You would probably need to have Brom, the person that made those, add if you want to.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. You would need to have the person that made the brass knuckles attach them if you wanted to do that.
I think I was okay with that person. We'll try and go back to them.
Yeah.
Survival again? Or...
Okay, I'll say you managed to get 4. You managed to get 4 off of it. So add 4 basilisk claws to your inventory. Okay. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do? Did you guys want to look through the camp?
Yeah, we still need to find a diamond, so yeah.
All right. You look through the camp and you see barrels of various magic ore. You see, as well as some various jewels. You do see a barrel that has a few diamonds in it. And I'd say you find a small barrel that has about 6 diamonds in it.
Yeah, we can give that core and he can smash them pretty easily. I guess.
How many does he need smash?
Yeah.
You need about 100 gold's worth. So. Well, you guys can. You can try to. Does anybody have a jeweler's kit?
I don't.
No.
Let me see what
I mean, surely the elder knows how much he needs, right?
Yeah. Oh, he's blind. He's not a fucking Ellen Geller. He knows what he's doing.
I mean, he can fucking feel them and see how big they are and that kind of shit. I'm sure he'll know if he has enough dust that.
He can just feel them in his hand. You see, that be a problem. Like, you just
I'm gonna have Core roll an intelligence check because he actually might know this. Never mind. Set. He's just like, probably just smash all 6 of them. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Let's just bring him over. The Elder's like 20 feet away. Let's just go ask him if it's enough and see what he says.
All right. Oh, did you find me some diamonds?
Yeah, we found 6 of them. Is that enough?
And he kind of just feels them in his hands. I think this would be enough.
Yeah, okay, go do your thing.
So Core's gonna swing his warhammer then. I appreciate you telling her that.
It's not to be sure she'd understand.
He doesn't get a very good hit at first. He's gonna try to hit it again.
Jesus Christ, Core, come on.
All right, he gets a pretty good hit in. It takes a few rolls. He's just smashing them over and over and over again, and eventually manages to smash them into dust. And the Elder kind of takes the diamond dust, and he kind of in his hands, and he blows it in. He blows it in May's direction, and you guys watch as the stone kind of melts away to flesh, and you see that May is unpetrified.
Boo.
So, what happened? Last I remember, we were fighting guys, and what happened around here? Just looks and just sees all this destruction.
Yes. I have the perfect gift for this.
All right, so what do you guys want to do now?
I mean, I reckon we could go down the cave where the hippo boy was running. I also want to go back and take those jewels from the cave that we talked about. Whatever other valuables we could find.
I've been meaning to watch more of that series, Kevin.
Good one.
I know that guy is extremely funny. That is all I know about the series. I've only seen it.
Yes, he is very funny.
Okay, so you guys want to go after the GIF? You want to go after Korvac?
Yeah, I mean, sure,
That's why we're here.
All right, so you guys start running down the tunnel after him. Fierro stays with the Elder and the others, kind of picking up the pieces of what were going on. Do you guys want to go? Are you guys trying to be quiet, or are you guys trying to rush after him?
Oh yeah, I think we need to rush at this point. He
Okay.
already has a really good head start.
All right, so you guys rush after him, and eventually you hear down the tunnel. I think I hear some people coming. And you hear the hippo man, you can only assume. Deal with them! We've got to take any onlookers out before we get captured. And I'm gonna pull up our battle. Yeah, pull you guys.
Maybe you should like take a break until everyone comes back.
We'll wait a few minutes. We'll wait a few minutes because I think Matt and all of them will be off. But take a
Oh,
break.
Yeah, because if you're doing a pretty important battle,
But if you three want to go ahead and put your people wherever you want, as far as I'm gonna say I'm gonna make a box. Let's see.
That's so ugly.
All right, so within this red box, put yourself wherever you want.
wow, you're really giving us a lot of choice here.
Oh, fine.
I mean, what's even the point?
I can't even move my person.
Can you not? I should.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
can.
don't think. Hang on. Let me make sure that you guys are linked to them. I did not link them. That's my fault.
All right, so we're proceeding to a new map, it seems.
Yes. Welcome back. So you guys managed. So Core you guys managed to find some diamonds, and the Elder happened to be able to cast Greater Restoration to fix May, who had been turned to stone.
And we did just we gave a mercy kill to the basilisk,
Yeah. Now
and now we're just chasing after the Gorguk guy.
we
Yeah.
have we took one of the eyes. We have that as a weapon.
Yeah, but they were gonna take both of them, but Sachi squished one of them.
Well, we don't need to say what exactly.
All right. I
And
believe I gave you all access to your characters.
Yeah.
So you can move
Okay,
them.
I can move mine. I removed mine.
would like what is there anything from the basilisk that Core would want? You just like
Yeah.
okay.
Is there anything you would want from the Basilisk Core?
Because we took one of its eyes, we took claws, and we took its spines, and we haven't taken its meat or its teeth yet, I think.
How many eyes does the basilisk have? Is it only 2?
I believe it's only 2. Yeah, it's only 2.
Damn.
So Sachi tried to pull it out and squashed it. How do I get rid of these boxes? How do I get rid of it?
I might say take some teeth and fangs.
Oh,
Or teeth and fangs, teeth and claws.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how to erase these boxes.
just reload the thing.
Oh no, just you can like either click on the boxes and then hit delete, or you can kind of click and drag to highlight and then delete.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that helps. Ah, no, I don't want that. I want. Put it back. Put you guys back. Trying to grab the. There it goes. Ah.
Might want to undo that.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hang on. Layer. Map layer. There we go. That could have been bad. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, there we go. That's as much as I can really get the map to do, so it's fine. All right. Did you want anything from the basilisk? Core?
Like I said, I'll take some of its fangs and claws.
Okay. Roll a survival check.
Roll survival? Okay. Shouldn't be too bad, those. But just to be on the safe side, I will cast guidance on myself beforehand. Assuming that Bless is still off. Or Bless has fallen off.
Bless does not affect skill checks.
Alright, it is just attacks and saves, isn't it? Okay, well then screw Bless, I'm going with guidance.
Okay, yep. I would say you managed to get 4 Fang. Did you say you wanted claws as well?
Yep.
I'll say 4 claws. I guess we're just, well, we could probably get, if you guys want to, Allie can jump in whenever she wants to.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I'm going to say I need everyone to roll initiative.
I can do that. Aha! Average. Perfectly average.
All right, I got to roll for mayor for it now. Ooh,
Jesus Christ!
What is it with Allie and her bad ones? All right, so 4
What
got
does
a
the fail
10.
mean in this case?
Hmm?
What does the critical fail mean?
Oh, it just means she's going last. It doesn't really affect.
No,
It doesn't.
no extra effects.
Yeah, it doesn't affect like any. It doesn't like have any additional effects like some critical failures do. It just means that she's last. Farina got a 14. Let's see what the enemy gets. Enemy.
Hi, Diggs. Sorry, I just saw you.
And then,
Welcome, just doing a little D&D session
okay,
today.
When is Ali coming? Because
she's last, so she's fine.
yeah, but is she coming soon? Or
Yeah, she's running late.
She said that she had a call pop up. Oh,
It's a mystery.
all right. So, while that's going on, so Gorget kind of, you guys hear him yell, "Take them down!" And he keeps running. All right, Farina, you're up first.
okay, I mean, I don't have the.
Do you not? I thought I gave you access. I might have missed you. Nope, I did not. That's my bad.
That's not. I'm saying.
There you go. There you go. You should have access now.
Yeah, no, like I guess going to stealth is not an option, so I just.
They all see you at this point, so.
Yeah, I mean, yes, exactly. So I just use my short and attack. I guess.
Are you attacking this one right here?
Once this starts getting it.
Or this one? There's 2
the
that you
left-
see.
The one that's further away.
Okay.
Left.
That will hit. All right. You fire off an arrow. Go ahead and roll your. Oh wait, actually no. Your sneak attack will not apply here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So you fire off a bow and you hit him in the shoulder with an arrow. He's still up, but he.
But wait. I think I do have something that could like.
Okay.
Yes, this says like only immediately after you deal your sneak attack.
Yeah, you have to deal sneak attack, so you don't get to use that right now.
Okay. But can I go into stealth now? Or?
Yep, you can use your bonus action to hide. I'll say that you can hide behind the core. Yep, you managed to hide yourself. All right, that is Farina's turn. It is now the enemy's turn. So these two, the others seem to be standing by, but these two are going to fire off at you, Core. But both crossbow bolts bounce off your armor.
Difficult.
None of them were able to make any purchase. Okay. All right. So that is the end of their turn. It is Core's turn.
All right.
Which one are you attacking?
Yeah, that's what I just have to figure out. I probably will do the one that's more likely to run away. Yeah, that's basically what I can do right now.
All right, yeah, that'll hit.
That's literally all I can do. Walk up.
Well, luckily for you, you killed him. You slam your hammer down on him. You guys watch as this squishing noise occurs as you just destroy him. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
There's things that I wish I could do, but I mean, no, I don't know. I think I'll save my spells for the big guy, or should I say spell?
All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. It is now Sachi's turn.
What do I got to do? What do I got? I would like to do healing word on myself.
Okay. So that's your bonus action?
Yeah. I can do it if I use healing word level 2.
Do you still have second level spell slots?
I have one more.
Okay, you have one left?
I'll just do level 1. I'll just do it with level
1. Okay. Alright, you heal for 7 HP. What's your healing word?
Poggers.
Okay. You've managed to heal yourself up. Alright, that is your bonus action. You still have your movement and your action.
I guess I'll just chuck a dagger at one of them.
Okay. You checking the dagger at the one next to Core?
Yeah. Sure, that one. I'll throw Tim or Jason or Dick Grayson. Who am I throwing? What are my daggers' names again?
Nick and Todd.
Go Nick!
You Todd! And you hit him.
Yes.
You hit him in the shoulder, and Nick reappears in your hand. All right. Oh, May, you've returned.
I have.
You're no longer made of stone, by the way. You're good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So currently there is combat going on. You guys have chased some guards and your enemy down to a cavern area.
You can thank your temporary stone form on Gavin's horrible roll.
I clicked your thing. It rolled horribly, and then Bless did nothing.
Ding. Ouch.
All right. So, Leo, it is now your turn. Unless Sachi, do you want to move at all?
Nah, I'm chilling. Over here.
All right, Leo.
We're gonna go kill the other one, or attack the other one. Hopefully kill it.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. Unfortunately, that'll miss. You throw a punch, and he just ducks under your punch.
Fuck these rolls.
And that one will also miss. He kind of catches your fist and pushes you back.
That's it,
right? So yeah, you could spend a key point and hit him one more time.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Okay. All right. Is there any? You still have your movement?
I moved up. Well, no, I'll just stay here.
Okay. All right. Nay, it is now your turn.
Okay, so what's going on? Who are we?
We're murdering people.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do I try to roll?
You try to murder people that aren't us.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, we chasing that orc character into the tunnels, include a basilisk that had turned you into stone, but we say cured you.
But I killed. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah.
To kind of go with a big score, we're still down here going after a kind of minor crime lord, and in the process we came across his mining operation, and he had a pet basilisk up there. That was all defeated. We're now kind of going down further to go after the mining crime.
I freed the basilisk, so thinking that it would just go after the guards, but it also like almost turned us into stone as well. So,
speaking of which, how many of the slaves actually were turned into stone?
Okay.
Probably about 20.
Good.
Well,
we have statues that we can sell later.
I was the only party member to actually hit the basilisk and do anything to it.
Well, if we're fighting, then I guess I'll hit the bad guy with a sacred flame.
All right. Go ahead and hit that, and I'll roll his dex save. Unfortunately, he rolled a 18 plus 1 on the die, so he is not going to be affected by that. So you still have your bonus action in your movement.
Okay, let me look at the board. Okay, where am I at?
You're right here.
Okay, I'm good where I'm at right now.
You got your new fancy mace. You don't want to use it.
Okay.
You can have your mace.
Can I use my mace?
Your mace, you're not going to be able to attack with it as the bonus action. I'm trying to remember if it had an ability that you could use as bonus action.
What was that ability where if I hit something, it's good for like?
I found that it says light up mace deals 1d6 radiant to undead. So yeah.
Yeah, and none of these are undead, but I'll say that you can choose to make it glow if you would like.
Okay.
I did add that to your game sheet, your character sheet as well. So you have that there.
Yay! Okay, cool.
So is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah. It's spiritual weapon that is used as like a bonus action. Like
you could use that, yeah. You could use that.
Well, you could, but it's probably best to save it, not for the mooks.
Okay, I'm gonna wait then.
Okay. So we're back. You hear Gorgut go, "What are you all doing? Get them down now!"
Yeah, that's the guy you want to save it for.
Okay.
Farina, it is now your turn. Farina?
Oh, muted.
Oh, Tishara, you're muted.
Yeah. The guy next to Core, I guess he's almost dead. So.
You gonna shoot him, I suppose?
No, I think I'll move further ahead.
Okay, go ahead and move. So you have, I believe you move at 30 feet, but you do have your bonus action that you can use as a dash action.
So, okay, if I move and I'm in stealth.
Yeah, you are in stealth, so you will have advantage on any attacks you make.
If I move 30 feet and attack, Can I still use my ability that I posted before?
Yeah, you can use that ability that you have so long as you'll have advantage, so your sneak attack should proc.
Okay.
Go ahead and move where you'd like.
I will move again. I keep forgetting how to do that.
You just click and drag. Yeah.
And then
Which one do you want to attack? This one or this one?
that one.
This one? The bottom one?
No, the top one.
Okay, top one. Okay.
With the bow, sort of.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. Should I be rolling with an advantage or?
Yep. You do roll with advantage. Go ahead and roll one more time, just to see if you get that crit. Yep, you'll still hit either way. So, go ahead and roll damage.
Still with an advantage or what?
You'll roll damage. So you did get advantage. The 17 is the roll that you got.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your damage, and then roll your sneak attack. Okay, you fire off an arrow at him, and he's shot in the shoulder. He's still up, but that hurt him. But you do have that ability if you would like to use that.
Yeah, I mean,
I believe that hits other people, so you can hit somebody else.
I hit the guy next to Core, maybe just finish him off so the others can start moving in.
Okay. So go ahead and I believe we added that to your character sheet.
Okay, how does this work again?
So
roll half the number of your sneak attack dice to your level.
Yeah, so it's 1d6.
How do I roll half?
You have 2d6 currently, so you're 1d6 half of your sneak attack.
So should I just type in that or what?
Yeah, you roll that. Just there's a dice icon over on the left side. It's the second from the bottom. You can click that, and there's various dice like this.
Where? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I see.
Okay. This guy, you guys hear this. And actually, you do see, Farina, you see for a moment the man that you assassinated recently, just come up behind him, this ghostly figure, and just grab into this man and pull out his throat as he is dead too.
Yo, that's kind of fucked up.
That is. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You still have your bonus action.
Oh, I still have. Okay. Would stealth work here or not?
I would say no. Just because they are looking right at you.
And then what else can I do?
You have your bonus action dash, so you can move 60 feet if you wanted to move ahead.
How many guys are there? There are a lot of them. I don't know. Go ahead. Too far.
You also can use an offhand dagger attack or something.
Okay. I mean, I'll throw a dagger at the same guy I attacked previously.
Okay.
I assume this doesn't have sneak.
No, it will not have sneak attack. You can only use sneak attack once per turn, but that will hit. All right. Since it is an offhand attack, it will not include your dex, so you hit him for 3 points of damage. So, how much did you do? Okay. You throw a dagger at his other. You throw a dagger at his head, and he just falls over, also dead.
Oh, double kill. Nice.
Double kill. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
What else can I do? I think that's okay.
I guess it just depends on how much movement you use to get down there. Let's see. You were.
And that was 20 feet, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think I'll stay here.
Okay. All right. That is Karina's turn. It is now the enemy's turn. This guy down here is like, oh, hey, that was George. You killed my best man. And he runs up, and he is gonna swing a scimitar at you. Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
All right. You take 4 points of slashing damage as he slashes you across the shoulder. These two are gonna fire off some crossbow bolts at you. You're the only one they see. Does a 14 hit you?
No, my armor class is 15.
Okay, so they both fire off, and both of them miss. And they're going to, this one is going to move over here, and this one is going to move over here. That is the end of their turn, so it is now Core's turn.
And
I'm assuming you're swinging to attack him?
Oh, yeah. Someone was starting to speak up, so.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we'll target that guy since he is the one that's the most threatening. So yeah, just do my usual casual walk over, warhammer down to the head.
Yep, that'll hit. Right,
and
yep.
Hopefully a nice skull crushing.
You slam your warhammer against him. He is still up, but that hurts.
Yeah, blast. Well, not much else I can do at the moment. So yeah, I am now in between everyone else and everyone else.
All right.
Exactly where I want to be. I'm good.
Okay, Core, that is the end of your turn. Sachi, it is now your turn. Leo, you are on deck.
I'm gonna move a little forward. Be right next to Turtle Boy. Then I will use Vicious Mockery in defense mode.
Which one are you using it on? Well, actually, you can only see this one, so it has to be that one.
Wait, I can only wait. Who's the guy? Who's the guy who's crying that his fucking best man died?
The one you're
it was this one actually.
Can I see him?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay, I'd like to use Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay, what do you say?
George is a bitch, and he died like a bitch, and you'll never have another friend again. George was your only friend. Die, bitch.
Sachi is becoming more and more fucking Morty every time we play.
You're not wrong.
I like to think I change it. It changes after every now and then. Sometimes I'm Mickey Mouse as well.
That is true. All right, let's see how it goes.
Boy.
What his wisdom is. That'll hurt him. And he's just like, "Aw, that's not very nice."
Yeah, it's not, bitch.
All right, you still have your bonus action. And I think you still have half your movement left.
I guess I'll throw a dagger at him too.
Okay, roll an offhand dagger attack.
What's the difference between offhand and regular dagger attack?
Offhand, you don't get to add your dexterity to your damage. It just is whatever you roll on the dice.
Okay, so I don't really have to do anything different then, huh?
Yeah, you don't have to do anything different. I'll calculate that. All right, you throw Todd this time. He's like, screw your neck, and that'll hit.
Haha!
All right, that will be 2 points of piercing damage as the dagger pierces into his shoulder, then hoofs back to your hands. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do? He's still up.
Yeah, clearly. Alright, my turn.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, you were roboting for a second there, Kevin.
Oh, unfortunate. But yeah, I had my turn.
All right, Leo, it is now your turn. May, you're on deck.
We're going to move up and try and finish this guy.
All right,
Some better luck.
that'll hit. All right. You punch him so hard that his head spins around and then he falls over dead.
Can I use the rest of my movement and move up again and attack the next guy? Or
Yeah, you have. How much movement do you have?
that would have been 15. I have 40. So
Yeah, you can go ahead and move as much as you'd like.
20, 25, 30. We'll just go right here. And start
All right.
this one then.
Yep, that'll hit.
God damn.
You also punch this guy to death.
All right, I'll just
You
chill.
punch him so hard that his head spins again and he is dead.
All right, I'll chill and wait. I'll chill and wait for my buddies to catch up at this point.
All right. Okay, May, it's now your turn.
So I'm away from all the baddies. So can I even hit them, or?
You would need to move closer, I think.
Okay.
Let's put
You
myself
can't
in
really
danger.
see anybody at this point. It's more of a matter of vision because there are cave walls.
Okay. Okay, so I had to go closer to. Well, what other people are there? Because like it looks
There's the
like
one next to
There
the core,
is-
and there's the main guy left.
Yeah, the main guy is down further. So you guys will have to continue after him.
So I have to walk and stuff. And
Yeah,
okay,
you do have to move.
I think the only thing I can do is just move, right? Move.
Kill the guy next door.
If
Do
you
wanna
move
try?
close enough to core, you probably can hit this guy right here.
Well,
Okay.
honestly, you can just simply go like right here and should still be able to see him well enough.
Yeah, you can move right there if you wanted to.
Yeah, because what I was doing earlier was angulation.
Right here.
The wall.
Yeah.
You have to be at least below that line.
Can
All
move
right.
right here.
Let's be all far
What do you
back
want me
like
to
a
do?
fucking coward.
Can I use my my mace?
You have to be within 5 feet for that.
A what?
You have to be within 5 feet of them, so you need to be like right next to them.
Okay, so the only thing I could use is really like my Sacred Flame and all that. Then can
Yeah,
I use that
all
spell
your
now?
spells.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right, let's see what he gets. Yeah, that'll hit him. And Corey, you just watch as this guy just burns to death.
I know
Yay.
that spell.
You just see May fire off this blast of white flame, and he just burns to death. All right, that is your action. You still have your bonus action, and I think you still have like 10 feet of movement.
Try to use it. Can I just stay here for a little bit and chill?
You can if you want to.
Like kill them.
I mean, you're just
Okay.
gonna. There's like no one else here, so you keep moving forward. So
Yep. All right, that is the end of their turn. So now let me just look at something. I need to get the information on my main deck because he's got some things that he can use against you guys. All right, so you're gonna see this hippo man. Let's see. he's gonna move up here and it's like, "You killed my men! How dare you!" And he's gonna pull out his musket and first aim at you, Leo. That's a natural 20.
Jesus. Turtle boy!
You take 15 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Does my deflect do anything or no?
You can draw it. You can use your reaction. You catch the bullet in midair. You catch the bullet in midair and throw it aside. Actually you catch it. So yeah.
So what am I gonna roll to throw it back then?
I'd say roll a dexterity.
Just
Or
dexterity.
roll a dexterity or strength.
Yeah, you're probably not proficient, so just roll a dexterity.
Yeah, that'll hit. So I'll say that go ahead and roll me a d4.
Did it roll?
The anticipation is killing me.
Alright, back. That will hit. You take 6 points of piercing damage, and unfortunately, because your deflect missiles is a reaction, you can't use it again.
Okay.
Until your turn comes around.
Okay.
Alright, and then he's going to move down this way.
So he took what? 3?
He moved back. So you took 6 points of piercing damage.
What happened?
All right.
Where are we at? I figured we lost you for a second.
Oh, sorry. So he moved back this way. You took 6 points piercing damage.
Why? I see.
He shot you with another bullet.
Okay, he shot twice. Okay, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he's able to shoot twice.
Okay. Does that come off of the temporary hit points and then take off 1, or do I still have them?
Comes off the temporary first. Once you run out of temporary, then it starts into the...
Okay, so I lose 1 off of that and blows all the temporaries. Okay.
Yeah, so you lose 1 off your main HP. Gotcha. Alright, that is his turn. It is now Farina's turn.
Yeah, I move. I just want to see how far I can move and still fire. What is the range of my weapon?
Should say on it, but it's 30 or 60 or something like that.
Believe so. It's a dagger.
Oh, the dagger
No,
is
the short bow.
Oh,
short bow.
yeah.
It should say.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's 8320. Let's scroll back up.
Okay, yeah. So 80 is the range that you can hit without having to roll at disadvantage. So, and he is in range. Can I enter
stealth right now because he's not really focused on me, and I am behind core.
He sees all of you, so I don't think you would get. Well, you could stealth.
All you'd have to do is step back 5 feet, and then you can stealth.
Yeah, if you step back 5 feet, then you can stealth. I'll say.
Yeah, because all you need is to break line of sight with him, and then you can start the stealth. But your biggest problem is that assuming this is a pit, right?
Yeah, that is a pit.
So yeah, there's not really much you can hide behind up here, so you pretty much have to rush him while he's...
What about here? We see that.
Sorry, say that again?
You can see my token, right, on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see it.
No, but can you not see my arrow?
No, we're not. I'm not seeing it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
If you move next to Sachi, you're fine.
Oh, because you might have it hidden from others. There's an option for show to others, hide from others.
I'll figure that out later. I
Yeah,
guess.
no, that's kind of that's kind of the problem, is that there's no place to hide like once you enter the large room. So you can probably figure something out, because I mean, if you rush from one hiding spot to another, technically you're fine, or at least rules wise. So like if you went back 5 feet hid and then went all the way over here, you could keep your stealth, but like there's nothing to hide behind over in here.
Yeah, I mean that's why exactly where you were pointing before, like all the way to the left. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, well, no,
I could just like dash over there, right? You said
Yeah.
I have some dash ability, right?
Yeah, you can dash like over. You could dash over here, but then it's just and keep your stealth. But I'm just saying, like if you wanted to attack him, you would have to kind of get over here, hit him, and then immediately fall back if you wanted to try and keep your stealth.
No, I think for now, for this turn, I just go into stealth and go all the way to the
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if
all the way over here, and then
Kevin?
and go.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if he like re-roll the stealth as you're dashing across at disadvantage or anything, but
I mean,
I'll leave that choice
go
up to
here and
Kevin.
then stealth, right?
Oh, that you could do. Yeah, you could just
you can
run
stealth
over
if you go over there. Yeah, so you can. I believe that's how much.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, that. Oh
Yeah.
Well, he has the dash and all that, so yeah, that's perfectly fine. I was talking more about like not him being able to see you head over there.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, whether or not he saw you or not.
Well, at the very least, he doesn't see you right now because he doesn't have line of sight.
Yeah.
But you're not acting very well from that point.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess that's appropriate because it's like he just saw me run all the way.
Yeah. Well, that would take up both your bonus action and your action, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean that's all for this turn. I'll let him get close to that before.
All right. It is now Core's turn.
All right. Well, I'll be kind of making a little bit of that unnecessary because I will just simply be blocking him from getting any further in towards you guys.
Okay.
Anyone need some healing? That's about all else I can do this turn. It would be to give a little bit of a flash heal, so. Well, since no one's speaking up, I will say that. That is my turn.
All right, Sachi, it is now your turn. Kevin? You there, Kevin?
Oh, yes, I'm here. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume. Oh wow. I'm gonna assume. Is he in my sight or?
No, he is not your sight.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about where his vision can go to about maybe there.
Directing traffic.
Where I'm moving then.
So you're basically like right outside of it.
Yeah. But I don't think you can see him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you get...
I'm going to remove these guards off.
Yeah. Needless to say, if his line of sight is blocked to you, your line of sight is blocked to him.
Let me look at...
Your line of sight is
blocked. I'm going to unclutter the screen a bit.
Okay, there. Here. So now is he in my line of sight?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay. I would like to do command.
Okay. Do you have a second level? Okay, yeah, you do have one more second level spell slot. You did say that earlier. All right, what are you commanding him?
Jump in the pit.
Can I? That'd be great. Can I command him to throw his gun? Like if I just command throw, will he throw his gun?
Let me look up command.
Yeah, command is very limited in terms of what you can do.
Let me see. You see what?
Yep. Approach, drop, free, grovel, halt.
So you could tell him to drop.
So if he fails, he will literally just drop his weapon, and that's his entire turn.
Help turn. All right, we'll do drop. I say drop, sir.
All right. Can you click it so I can see the DC?
Well, I mean, I'm only going to cast it at level 1, though. I'm not casting level 2 command. But I don't think it really benefits me to do level 2.
Level 2. At higher levels, when you cast a spell, a level slot or 2 or higher, you can affect one additional creature. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to do level 1.
Yeah. I'm going to say probably 15. Yep, sure.
Okay. Well, either way, I just need to be able to see. Hang on. Uh-oh. Okay. Can you guys hear me? By the way?
Yeah.
I think my Wi-Fi dropped off for a moment.
You're good.
Okay, 15 is the DC, so I'm going to make a wisdom save. Okay, he drops his musket.
Nice.
In all technicality, he does it during his turn. So...
Yeah, he does it. So we'll see what happens when we get there.
No, I'm just being more technical because that is his entire turn next time as he's dropping his weapon.
Yeah. All right. That is Sachi. Do you have anything else you'd like to do? You still have your bonus action.
I guess I'll chuck a dagger at him.
Okay. Roll the hit. That will not hit. You throw it and you throw Nick and he kind of gets wedged into the wall and poofs back to your hand.
Never liked Nick.
All right. That is the end of your turn, I'm assuming. So, Leo, it is now your turn.
Is this spot available?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Then you know what we're going to do.
All right. That will hit.
I would also like to use my Hands of Harm with the key point.
Okay.
How do I roll that? It says the martial arts die and wisdom modifier.
I believe it's. Hang on.
What was that?
I don't actually. So he's using his Hands of Harm. It's a monk ability for his class.
One of the specialty abilities.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
I'm not super familiar with this subclass.
Likewise, so I can't really give a direct answer either.
All right, Hands of Harm. You use your key to inflict wounds. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can spend 1 key point to deal extra necrotic damage equal to 1 roll of your martial arts die plus your wisdom modifier. You can only use this feature once per turn. Your martial arts die is a D4 currently, so roll a D4 and add your wisdom modifier. Which I believe is a +5.
Yep.
Okay, you do 6 points of necrotic damage. You guys walk forward. You see his hands kind of take on this glow.
That's in addition to the 10 bludgeoning, right? Sorry.
Yeah. So you do 16 altogether. So you see his hands kind of glow as he punches him and does an extra chunk to him. All right. You still have your bonus action. All right. Yep. That'll hit. Shoot! Yeah, you punch him again, and you punch him first in the head, then punch him next in the gut. He still looks fine, but that definitely was nothing to sneeze at.
Kill the Superman. My turn's done.
All right. It is now May. It is now your turn.
Okay. From this far away, I can't hit him, right?
You can't
No,
see him.
you can't see him. You would have to start moving.
Like I said, his sight goes to about here. This might be the absolute
Allie, you gotta think,
maximum.
he has 2 tanks in front of him. He's about to drop his gun. What can he really do to you?
Yeah.
You can get closer and do some shit at this point, instead of being a coward.
No.
So like, but even though right now is a great time to use your spectral weapon. You just have to get up close enough so you can see him.
Well, I can only move 30 feet, so the most I can move is like right here, right?
Yeah.
I'd probably still stick to and go with like 30 feet somewhere around in here.
Like, move next to Kevin.
Well, that's 35 feet.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
right
like
there.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Okay. So like right here.
Yeah. Right next to Sachi on her. Yep. Right there.
Why do I
Okay.
smell poor? Why do I smell poor?
Push her on the pit.
Since
You.
the so spectral weapon is a bonus action, so you can also cast one of your cantrips as well. Still.
Yeah.
Okay, so I could do spiritual weapon, right?
Yes, you
So
can.
I'm gonna do that.
What is your weapon look like?
I think I said it was like a sphere that was like.
Oh no, it's a spiritual weapon is a kind of a semi-physical weapon or manifestation of a weapon of. Usually, it's what your god's weapon is.
I have no idea what Saloon's weapon
One
is.
moment.
Yeah. But I used that, and then is that the only thing I can do?
Her
Or could I use a cantrip instead?
You can use a cantrip as well.
Yeah,
So I can use Sacred Flame as well.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Those
are my.
All right, give me just a sec. So the spiritual weapon definitely hit. So go ahead and roll damage on that.
Okay. How do I? Oh. Well,
all right, so we'll say this sword shows up. We're gonna say this sword that looks a crescent sword.
Her favorite, Saloon's favorite weapon is a heavy mace, the Rod of Four Moons.
All right, so let me. I'm looking to see if I can find a picture of a mace. Okay, let me.
So yeah, now this weapon is basic, or I should really have gone over this before you, but spiritual weapon is effectively an immortal weapon. As long as the spell is lasting, it'll stay up and attack. You have to use a bonus action to kind of move it a little bit to attack another target. I don't remember if you need a bonus action to tell it to attack. I don't think so.
All right, so you hit it. You see this mace appear behind him and swing against the back of his head. He is still up, and then let me roll to see if he saves on the spiritual for the Sacred Flame.
And you also roll for the damage on the.
Unfortunately, he got a 16 on the die, so he is not affected by your Sacred Flame. All right. Do you have anything else you'd like? Oh, that's your movement, your action, and your bonus action, so that is the end of your turn. It is up to Morga, and he is going to. He drops his musket.
And that's his turn.
And ends his turn. Yep. It's like, what the? All right, Farina, it is now your turn.
Wait a minute, why did I do that now?
Can I even? Am I in stealth? No.
Yeah, you're in stealth.
You're stealthed.
And if I move like around here somewhere, I would still be in stealth.
Yeah, you should still be in stealth.
Yeah, like if you rush up to him right now, you'd still be in, or you'd still have that last stealth. Because
Can I go here?
And I can't really see if you're.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going.
Being here.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could go. Yeah, you go.
There's
you could
not
run
really
up there.
room to.
Yeah, I mean
That's
that's
kind of a wall.
Yeah, can I even because like
I'd
there's
give him.
two big guys in front of me. I'm just wondering, can I even shoot him?
You could shoot through them.
Yeah, well, since there is space there, I would personally, as a DM, I'd allow you to go in there. You just get a disadvantage to attack roll. Though, granted, you're coming in from stealth, so you'd have advantage. So it'd be a normal attack roll.
There's no need to go there. I mean, I was just wondering.
You could also just fire a bow. You could also just fire an arrow at him.
Yeah. So
I'll go over here.
All right, roll with advantage. And you will get sneak attack on this because they're within 5 feet. Yep, that'll hit. All right.
And sneak attack as well.
Okay. You fire off an arrow and hit him in the chest, and he's like, ugh. He's still up, and he still looks fine, but that hurt. So is there anything else you'd like to do, Farina?
How much movement did I guess I can go back here, right?
Yeah, you can go back if you'd like and use your bonus action to stealth.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
All right. Okay, that is the end of your turn. Cora, it's now your turn.
Well, I have 2 damage: a flashy action, or a flashy choice, and a more conservative choice. I'll go with the conservative choice. I'm gonna kind of use my action to kick the. Well, actually, no. That is actually my question. If I since I'm not gonna be, I won't pick up his gun since I don't have open hand for it. Would you consider a move action just for me to use one of my feet to try and kick it behind me?
Hello?
Okay, well then I shall do both flashy and conservative. So yes, with my move action, I will use my foot to kind of pull his musket behind me. I'll probably not try to do too hard so it doesn't accidentally go into the pit of no return.
Okay.
And then I shall be using the flashy action, which is my last level 1 spell.
Inflict. Yeah, that hits.
Level 1.
Jeez.
Oh shoot!
I said it was gonna be flashy.
Yeah. You got a 9, a 10, and a 4. Cleric is like one of the strongest class. Yeah, that definitely hurts. He's still up, but dang, that hurt him. You just put out your hand and you can see part of his arm shrivel up at your touch.
Really sucks for him. This the second time his flesh has been rotted away in the last 6 seconds.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I should use my bonus action to kind of halfway mock him with, now you don't have your weapon and you're being rotted from the inside out. What's your next move?
All right. That is the end. His turn.
You're cutting off.
Oh, sorry. Sachi, it is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, I would like to use Tasha's hideous laughter.
Oh no!
Tasha's. Well, it was Tasha's irresistible dance. That's even funnier.
All right, so he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. All right, he manages to save, actually. All right, so you kind of... How do you try to make him laugh? Do you tell him a joke or something?
Fuck. Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
The Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Why are you crying, you little bitch?
That's not very funny.
Damn it.
All right. Well, that's your action. Do you have a bonus action you would like to use? Or a movement?
Oh, the fucking dagger again, I guess.
All right. Roll the hit.
Oh, good. Great.
Oh! That's a
Fucking
nat.
Todd.
That is a
Nice.
nat 1. I'm going to roll severity.
Oh
That's-
god.
I think that's what
That
I'm
is really severe. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Oh, good. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Okay. Corey, you take 1 point of damage as a dagger hits you in the back.
I saw this coming from a mile away. Thankfully, 1 point of damage means basically you just scratched my armor.
Yeah, you scratch his armor and then Todd poofs back to your hand.
Please roll low. That's not low. Alright, I noticed it quite easily.
Yeah, you know where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that May threw that dagger at you, Core.
Don't lie.
No. Go ahead and roll deception if you would like to.
Sure.
Well, actually, yeah, roll deception, Sachi.
I know he has a good deception, so this is actually going to be a fight.
Yeah, Core, you know it was Sachi.
Yeah, it's obvious.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like? You still have your
It's
movement.
Yeah. For no reason in particular, I'm going to move right behind May. Man, my turn.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, Leo, it is now your turn. May you in deck.
So I'm very much a one-note turtle right now.
That'll hit.
And we'll use our last key point unless he's dead.
All right. All right. You punch him again. Do quite a good chunk. He's still up. Unfortunately, that will miss. You throw another punch at him, and he manages to deflect it.
Boo. Okay, we'll stand here and wait.
All right. That is the end of your turn. May, it is now your turn.
Okay, so my spiritual weapon. Do I have to roll that again, or is there something else I have to roll to use that for my bonus?
You do have to roll that.
You have to roll for the attack, but
Okay.
it stays up and it does its own thing.
Yeah.
Okay. The spiritual weapon.
That'll hit. That just hits him.
Okay. So roll for damage, or?
Yeah, roll for damage.
Okay.
Right. Yep, that you see your mace whack him in the head again. He's still standing. You can now use a cantrip or you can use another spell. Because technically speaking, the spiritual weapon does not count as using a spell this turn.
Okay. I'll still use my cantrip. Let's try Sacred Flame. It's been failing me this entire time, but you know what?
Well, if you want to try for a different one, you can. Guiding Bolt's actually a relatively good spell. Like, how many level 1 spells are left?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. There we go.
So yeah.
That hit. You guys watch as he's hit with his bolts of radiant energy, and he is now lit up like a Christmas tree.
He's still alive?
He's still alive.
Translation: whoever's the next lucky one to get an attack roll on him automatically has a advantage.
Yep. It is now
Yes, that
his
would be me.
turn. He,
For this guy, are we supposed to just kill him, or do we need to gather some info from him? Do we just need to kill him?
That's up to you guys.
I'm killing him. Like,
Uh,
that's literally my whole thing.
all right, Core
So what about-
and Leo, you see him pull out an object from his pocket. This should take care of you all. And he's gonna throw it right about here, and I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm good at those.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow!
No, that actually wasn't too bad.
Alright. May, we just need you to make
So dexterity. rolls
Dexterity.
dexterity saving throw.
Which, sadly for us, is +0.
Wait, okay, where's that at?
Where it says dexterity.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's pretty good.
Everybody but Core succeeded. So everybody, so Core, you'll take full damage as he throws a fragmentation grenade. But
Okay,
everybody else will take half
so
damage.
fucking musket is like top fucking tier, but then this guy also has a fucking frag grenade.
Yes. Yes.
You know, it's a good thing you disarmed them, otherwise we be real shit right now.
How much damage do we take?
You take half damage. I take full. That's the answer.
Yeah. So Core, you take 19 points of.
That's
painful,
but...
Everybody else, you take 9 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
As this grenade just explodes and shards of fragments just pierce into your shoulders and chest.
I'm not going to tell one woman from one woman to another. I'm just going to say, May, you should probably heal Core.
And then he's going to be like, and then he's going to run away. So, Core and Leo, you both have an attack of opportunity that you're free to make.
Does her spiritual weapon also give an attack opportunity or no?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Let's see. Who has the better chance of doing more damage with their attack? Because I'll let you get the advantage on your attack roll. Since Guiding Bolt is giving us this.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, that will miss.
Jesus.
So,
as will that.
Well, Core, you still get advantage. Because well, actually, no, you don't get advantage. Never mind.
Nope. Sadly, I do not.
Yeah, so unfortunately, both of you miss. He runs away.
Oh, he runs only that far. I can still see him at least.
Yeah.
And the monk can keep up with him effortlessly.
This idiot is running into a corner.
Yeah, he's not. He's thinking he can get away, but versus a rogue and a monk.
If he's running in the car, he's booby trapped.
All right.
I mean,
that is his turn.
Just look at the direction he's running in. It's literally close. But if
you don't know that, you can't see it.
I mean, we don't. I mean, the characters don't know that. But I'm just saying, like, he should know this, right?
All right, Farina, it is now your turn.
How far can I move?
What's your movement?
30.
So you can dash as well. You could use a bonus action to dash.
So you can move 60.
And then you could, yeah.
I am in stealth.
I mean, 30 is right in front of Corey. You probably shoot him from there, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you could.
No, it's because of that wall that's right here.
No, I can go here. That's 30.
Yeah, as long as you're below that line, maybe somewhere.
I was here. You can see
the
arrow, right?
Oh no,
yeah.
I was just going for what the minimum. Yeah, right there. You're perfectly fine.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
I am in stealth, so should I be rolling with advantage?
Yeah, you get advantage on this one.
And that also means that you get your sneak attack.
Yep. So that'll hit. go ahead and roll sneak attack damage as well.
Another 20 damage.
Oh, that's nice.
Farina, how do you want to kill him?
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay. Just an arrow goes straight through his brain.
All right. You fire off at him, and the arrow goes straight through his brain, and he just stops and falls over face first. And with that, he is dead. You guys have killed him. All right.
Who gets the musket?
I want the musket. I want it. Give it to me.
Well, I will. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys. I don't think any of you have proficiency with firearms.
Okay.
Yeah,
That being said, like depending on the damage and all that, I mean, without the extra +2 to attack, it might be worth it.
Yeah, it is a dexterity weapon, so if you have good dex, you could probably use it.
Translation, not me. This is why I'm completely ignoring it and heading for the guy.
All right.
Make sure I take it back. I won't necessarily completely ignore it. I'll let one of them take it. I will just be researching it and looking over it later. But yes, I'm researching.
So I should take it so I can punch people in the face from far away with bullets.
With bullets. All right. Are you searching him?
Natural one.
You try to pull him up to search him, and he just slumps back over. He's pretty heavy.
Can I take the musket?
You're the closest to it.
You can. You can take. You can.
It's probably like right there.
Yeah, it's about there. So if you want to take it, you can.
Okay. Then I'm claiming the musket.
All right. Add a musket to your inventory.
Inventory or like a weapon inventory?
Well, if you decide to use that, we can add that to your inventory. I'll add that to your attacking, but you will need ammunition.
I'll need what?
You'll need ammunition for the musket.
Oh, right. I mean,
which she has probably a good supply of, or at least a minor supply.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to search the body?
I'll search again after I realize that I just basically did nothing.
All right. If anybody wants to make a investigation check, I'm gonna just move this back to one page. Leo, you try to lift him as well, but he's this guy is so fat.
I snap my elbows while doing it, I guess.
Ooh.
Right. Farina and Sachi. Oh wait, not Sachi. Farina and May. You guys kind of look him over. You do find about 20 musket balls. You find a pistol, and you find about 20 bullets.
Can I get the pistol?
Yeah, you can.
You can take the pistol. You can take the pistol if you'd like. I will say it is a dexterity weapon, so.
Yeah, I would like the pistol.
You do not have proficiency.
Should I just give it to someone then?
I mean, you can also sell it.
I would like the pistol out. You stole that dart from me. You give me my pistol.
I mean, if you want to just keep it. Yeah, if you want to keep the pistol, that's perfectly up for you. And it's just that using one of your other abilities will almost always be a better option.
Yeah. So like it would just be basically a dexterity check, try to hit somebody. Unless you wanted to train to get or take a specific feat, because I will go ahead and say I think you guys can level up to level 4.
You told us before.
Yeah.
How much musket ammunition did he have?
He had 20 musket balls, and he has 20 bullets for the pistol. He also has a long sword on him.
Wait, what's the sword for?
He had a sword.
Okay, well, what is?
You just never used it.
Like, is it?
It's to stab people with.
I mean, if we want to identify it, we can definitely identify it. It just take me 10 minutes, or take either you or myself to do a 10-minute identify ritual.
Does the sword require a lot of dexterity?
Nope.
Sword is a strength weapon.
But you are not
I
proficient.
don't have
Yeah, you're not proficient with it, I believe, or you are.
But I'm using my warhammer, so
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
it's
trying
still
to think
strength
of.
weapon. So you.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
think
go
of who does have proficiency with a long sword. I think.
Nobody.
No, hang on.
Just me.
Is it? Hang on. Let me check rogues, and I don't think.
Rogues.
No, mine
Rogues get
I didn't choose.
proficiency.
I didn't choose it as a. I have short swords.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no,
it's-
it does. You do get longsword proficiency, and so do bards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do I have it right now, or do I need to like? Because
I mean, you can use it and add your proficiency modifier. The only thing is, it is a strength-based weapon. So if you guys are
I
not
think
strength, right?
no, my strength is like the minimum, and I already took the musket, so someone else can have the pistol and sword.
And if somebody would like to, if somebody would like to, one of you roll me a D100.
I'm not
D1
going
what?
to. That last next roll D100.
35. Okay.
Is this worth?
You'll see. Just a moment.
Okay.
Also.
Oh, it's just the one D100. So I'll give you the 98 though. I'll be nice. All right.
I only rolled once, so.
Yep.
All right. I'll say I'll give you the 98 for the initial roll, and I'll use the 35 roll for the other thing. So, somebody
35 is Ali and 98 is me.
Yeah, he only needed one roll, he said, though, so we didn't need the second roll, but he's going to use both now because you all did.
Yeah, I'm going to use both now.
Oh, okay.
Because you find some additional items on him. So I will say, you fight. Okay, so I need somebody to roll me 2d4.
Someone want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
You can do it if you'd like.
Someone was typing.
Oh.
Natural 1 and 4.
All right, you find
Yeah.
5. You find 5 gems.
5 gems?
Yep, you find 5 gems. And you also find a cloak that when you unfold it looks like a bat shape.
Batman?
Welcome back.
If anybody wants to roll an Arcana check, you might be able to identify it. Or you can just have Core take 5-10 minutes to do that. I think you do have Identify.
You are correct, I do.
Alright. But Sachi, that is a cloak of the bat.
You idiots. Obviously, that's what it was.
So this
Allie also knows.
So let me look at what it does.
Ooh, I know what this says too.
So the cloak of the bat.
Stealth.
For the cloak of the bat, you have advantage on stealth check while wearing it. It is an attunement item, and in an area of dim light or darkness, you can grip the edges of the cloak with both hands and use it to fly at a speed of 40 feet.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
While wearing the cloak in an area of dim light or darkness, you can also use your action to cast polymorph on yourself, transforming into a bat. You retain your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores, but you are a bat otherwise.
It's like tailor-made for Farina.
Yeah, just FYI, for that first one about just basic flying, if you fly out of dim light or darkness, you lose flying, which means
Yeah,
you
it
instantly
doesn't
start
work.
falling.
Yeah. So this cloak only works if it is dark.
Ooh.
I mean, I use stealth a lot, so. But
You do. So if you would,
Yep.
I'm
I'd say
holding.
if-
I'm pulling
but if
off
I-
that one because, as everyone knows, my stealth isn't worth shit.
so I'll let you guys decide that. But also,
I mean,
I think
I can take it, but if someone feels like they didn't get anything, I can give them the musket.
Basically, the cloak of the bat will either be to Leo or Farina, because for the stealth aspect, although the flight aspect is generally useful as a whole.
But I will say, I'll say with that, I'm gonna say this is probably where we'll end the session. But let's go ahead and roll your new hit points.
Who's getting the cloak?
You will.
It sounded
Okay.
like everybody was fine with Farina getting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah.
If no one has any objections, I'll
Yeah.
take
So
it.
you will need to take a. You'll need to take a. I believe it's a short or a long rest.
Long rest will be, or to attune, you need a long rest.
Okay, that's what it is. So yeah, you will need to take a long rest to attune to.
And what the attunement means
It's
is that
cloak of the bat, right?
Yeah,
I
just
added
add.
it to mine.
Yeah, and you can only attune to. You can only attune to. I think it's like 2 items. Is what the attunement is.
It's 3 items you can
Oh,
attune
it's 3.
to.
Okay. But yeah, either way, you can only attune to 3 items. You can attune to any new items over a long rest. Mostly the attunement aspect is the idea of making sure that you can't just kind of pass it off or pass a magic item between everybody.
Like for a difference, like the goggles of the night that Farina has, those are not attunement, so you can pass those around and give somebody else dark vision. But if it is an attunement item, you are the only one that can attune to it at a time. All right, so Leo, you're adding 6 HP to your max HP. Core and Sachi, you're adding 8.
Lovely.
So,
So where do I press to?
Or underneath your hit points, there's hit dice. Just click on hit dice.
Yeah. Rena's adding.
Okay.
7. So let me see. I have a list somewhere. I always try to keep track of it. This is also level 4, and this is an important one because this one you can either take an ability score improvement or take a feat.
I can't.
I already have 2.
Right. Everybody else but Core. But Core, you do get your second level spell slots now.
Correct. Which basically means I get spiritual weapon. Because otherwise second level cleric spells suck.
What's a feat exactly?
So a feat is a special ability.
Yeah. Okay. So a feat is you can in the PHB they have a list of them all in there, but a feat is kind of a multi-purpose special ability.
Okay. So I'm looking at this thing.
Okay. So the base option that you can always go with is adding 2 points to any number of ability scores. So you can distribute those 2 points as you want. So like if you have a Constitution of 18, you can put it up to 20. If you have if usually that's the ideal one is to go from an even to an even, because it's at even numbers that your modifier increases. So if you have 2 odd numbered abilities, then throw 1 into each of those to get both of them up to the next
Actually, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'll take the ability score and increase 2 abilities by 1 each.
Okay, what are you increasing?
Dexterity.
Yeah, and then I have a potion to increase that further. Plus,
Oh, that's right. You do have that. I forgot about that.
Yep. So
you can get you up to 21.
So you can either do wisdom or intelligence. I'd probably put a little bit more preference towards wisdom, at least mechanically, but I can see you wanting to do intelligence too. So that the second one is completely up to you.
Yeah. Okay. Firstly, yeah. Okay. I'll do Dex and Wisdom. I think.
Yeah. What
No, no.
was
I mean, what is Wisdom used for?
wisdom? Yeah,
I'm just
wisdom's big
checking
thing is
which skills.
perception. Yeah, wisdom's big one is perception, but it also works on insight,
Yeah.
survival.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
So, wait. So,
So you can just kind of double click where the 19 and the 15 are, and you can retype in those numbers.
yeah, that's fine. 19 goes to 21, right? That's
Yep.
fine.
Yeah. Since you're taking the potion.
And Wisdom goes to 16.
So your
And my hit
passive
points
perception.
go up by 4, right? So 31.
Yep.
Yep.
And that potion.
And as for Allie,
That
I
potion.
think a feat is probably better for you.
What?
So for Allie, for you, your options probably are either to increase your constitution to 20. That's one option, or to get a feat. And we can go over feats at another time if you want.
Yeah. Which I would probably for you I would recommend Warcaster personally, but you're able to use whatever you want.
Yeah, Warcaster is kind of a good fallback, but we'll go over the options later on because there's a lot of different feats.
Yeah. Just let me know if you guys decide to take feats, let me know.
Then let's see, Sachi.
Sachi, what are you planning to do?
She has a 20. She has a 20 in charisma already, so she's a good candidate for a feat.
Give me feats. Give me all the feats.
You get one. Trying to think what would be a good feat for her.
I'm not sure when it comes to feats for
her bar. Could take skill. You could take skill expert.
There's the feat, or there's the feat list at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Here I've got a list of feats as well.
That's a lot. How do you even check which ones were available?
There's a lot of feats. Yeah.
You can choose, or you always have access to choose any of them as long as you have that prerequisites. So it's like the major question is more along the lines of if it's useful to you.
Yeah.
Huh.
So like for example, there's a feat called Skill Expert where you can increase one of your ability scores by 1. You can gain proficiency in one skill of your choice. So if there's a skill that you do not have proficiency in, you can give yourself proficiency. And you can also choose a skill that you already have proficiency in, and you can give yourself expertise.
Okay, I didn't even look at these. Maybe I should
No,
my stuff.
I know. For you, I think it's still probably best to actually. Actually, no, take that back because the other option would be to find one that gives you dex.
Doing something. For now, I'll just go back to my previous stats.
Either way, Tishar, for you, if you do take a feat, look primarily at the ones that'll give you at least +1 dex. Because
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And I will say there are certain feats that are only for certain races. I think the only one affected by that is Farina, because a lot of the other I think the rest of you guys don't get any race-specific ones.
I don't think so.
I mean,
let's see. Leo, you'd be a good candidate for putting your dexterity up to 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just looking over the list too.
That would up your EC to 20, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, you'd match me.
I am seeing one interesting one.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do is up at the 20.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also the most straightforward option too.
So that you're still at the lowest HP, but you're slowly catching up to everything. You're actually not too far away from Farina. Farina only has 31 HP. Oh, actually, Sachi only has 30 HP, so you could potentially overtake them.
I have 31 HP, thank you very much.
You had 23 and you added 7.
8.
How did you get 31?
I added 8.
Oh, then I might have been wrong. Okay, that was my fault.
Yeah, it was. Don't do it again.
Excuse me, princess. So yeah, so we've got Leo taking care of.
And like I said, I'll go over Allie's
Yeah.
because more than likely her best option is a feat.
Yeah, like you guys have the list, so those of you who have not decision yet, if you find any feats and you want to ask me about them, I can tell you how they work. Them set up.
And like I said, for me, I don't get a feat. I instead get Spectral Weapon, and that's it.
You get any class? Does anybody get any class features this level?
Nope.
I get slow fall if that matters.
Oh, you do get slow fall.
I'm looking at this and it's perfect with the musket I just got.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and you ignore the loading property. Yeah, actually, that's a good one.
Yeah, it is. Although,
see, if you want to take,
still have that 30-foot maximum in 5th edition.
Let's take a look.
I know in
Sneak attack. It doesn't say a range.
And no, it does not. I think that the hard part is just keeping. Then you have to get, since you can't have the. Let's see here. Once per turn, the attack must use a finesse or a ranged weapon. If you don't need advantage on the attack roll, another enemies, then. That's right. I keep on forgetting they really opened up the use of sneak attack.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to do that, that'll up your dex to 20, and then you can take your drink and get to 21.
Yeah,
that'll up your AC to 16, if I recall correctly. And you can basically use both that pistol and musket if you wanted to, and you don't have to. Usually with firearms, if you had like multi-attack, you would basically have to take one attack to load it. But because you have the gunner, you basically you don't have to worry about loading them. You basically can fire them whenever you want.
Okay, wait.
So if that's what you want to do, just make sure that you have the.
I had 15 armor class before, but now it's showing me 14. I don't know why.
You just have to modify that manually. It's bad at keeping that because it doesn't have a specific spot for you to put your armor.
Yeah, just modify that to 16 and you're good to go.
No, because when I modified to 21, it goes back to 15, but it already was 15. So what should it be now?
Oh, what's your armor? Leather? That's what, +2, +5, you have 17.
Leather armor is 11 plus your dexterity.
Only 11? You need to get the studs leather armor.
I would definitely recommend that. Then you can get a.
I thought leather. Oh, that's right. Padded leather armor doesn't exist in 5th edition.
It does. It just sucks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what should my armor
16.
class be?
It should be 16 right now.
Although next time we get above ground, you should go and buy some stud leather armor so that you can increase it one more.
Yeah, to 17.
Yeah. And adding the feet, I guess add it here, right?
Yeah, so I would make a note somewhere that you have the gunner feats, and then.
Yeah, where you're putting it right now is exactly where I'd put it.
Yeah. And then I would add that you have proficiency with firearms. Just so that you do not forget. And then I can add the musket to your inventory later, to your attacks later.
Yeah.
Kevin, did you have any ideas that you wanted to do?
I don't hate the actor one, honestly.
Do you have a 20 in charisma already?
Oh, you're right. So that's kind of pointless.
Yeah, you kind of can't.
It wouldn't be pointless. It's just that you'd lose out on that part of the ability.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think?
There is one that is actually not a bad one that's called Magic Initiate.
He's already going to... Well, never mind. That's a different type of bard.
So, Magic Initiate is a... Magic Initiate is a... Basically, you get to pick 2 cantrips from whatever class you would like.
Mm-hmm.
And then... and you can also pick a first level spell that you...
Yeah, I like that. I looked at that one earlier too. That one actually, that one caught my eye as well. Definitely wouldn't mind that one.
There it goes.
Lucky is a very multi-purpose skill.
Lucky is very good.
You can basically, Lucky is always kind of in that low-high tier range. It's just good for everybody.
I might hate you if you take it, but...
Just saying.
But, but yeah, but if you do decide Magic Initiate, Kevin, I would probably pick... If you're going to take cantrips from it or any spells from a list, I would take it from either the Bard class, the Sorcerer class, or
I'd stay away from the Bard class, because he's already getting those.
Well, I mean, if you want to use, like, Sorcerer class and get, like, Firebolt or something.
Yeah, I'd probably either do, like, Sorcerer or Wizard. Cleric isn't a bad one. Druid.
Well, remember, they use the ability score for...
True. So then Sorcerer would be the primary one.
Warlock.
Warlock. Oh yeah, Warlock would be the other one. Actually, Warlock would be really good because that would give you access to what's that cantrip?
Blast.
Yep, that's an Eldritch, or that's a cantrip now instead of an actual ability. Yep. Yeah, that's the highest damage dealing cantrip. Just sadly, you can't gain the ability to add your charisma bonus to his damage.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Unless you decided to multi-class into... I don't recommend to the newer players multi-classing, but...
Not hard, but yeah.
But I actually do need to log off and then...
Well, we'll figure
We'll figure this out
next time.
Well, thank you for those watching, if there actually is anybody watching.
Yeah. Just Allie, which wasn't here.
And we'll see you all next time.
Even if there was someone watching, they wouldn't be in the chat to hear you say that, so...
Well, see you all later.
Yep. And Allie will probably go over your feats after Spy Family tomorrow night or something.
Should I, like, press